Welcome on into the Browns versus Bills watch party. We want to appreciate everybody who's pulling up on us today. Great show playing for you today. All the people in there. Shout out to the chat. We're gonna be rocking and rolling with you as always. What we do right over here up to about 6 minutes to go in the half in the fourth quarter before we turn over to UCSS and get to the post game show. Just me and Earl today. McNuggets is on vacation, but like we always do, we get you ready to go up to kickoff right now with the Cleveland Browns. But first and foremost, we got a break. We got some breaking news that jumped off a little bit. This breaking news happened. I kind of got a little word ahead up from this. I'll be talking to a lot of people, and this was not a surprise to me. I got a phone call, got a couple of text messages, and was kind of alerted that this news might be coming down the pipeline. So it says that the leak seemed to be flowing for the Cleveland Browns as they put the finishing touches on what is likely to be the second straight 3-14 season. Andrew Berry will be very involved in this situation and where the Cleveland Browns go from here. Ian Rappaport's latest report leads us to believe that the Browns GM will be back in 2026, but a new coaching staff will be most likely be put in place. We talked about this a little bit. We talked about some of the tea leaves and the things that I've read and some of the stuff that I've been talking about, and I've been quite consistent on it. I believe that Andrew Berry won the power struggle. I told people all you needed to know is what you needed to know about Kevin Stefanski is when Joe Flacco was no longer playing. When Joe Flacco got traded and then they bet the farm on Dylan Gabriel, they were able to see what Shedeur Sanders was able to do. That leads me to say, again, that this is something that I've been consistent on. Just reading tea leaves, I got some information a little bit last night before this dropped. So I was not surprised by this in the least bit. I've been consistent from day one. I've always said that when you look at it, the Haslam's do not want to go into a season with another individual as a GM. D. Podesta actually was jettisoned because he started to believe a little more in what the draft class Andrew Berry bought in. And it makes you believe, unlike a lot of people, is they have a high evaluation on Shedeur Sanders. When Shedeur Sanders did what he did and threw for 360 plus yards and was not playing all offseason, was not given any reps, a lot of people in the organization stood up and took notice of that. There's a couple of things. Do you think it's a coincidence that you saw Coach Prime with Jimmy Haslam in the well-off media film where, guys were up at the stadium? They had the whole entourage with them. It wasn't just Prime up there. So a lot of this stuff been leaning to it, and you start to see a lot of people pushing these narratives and a bunch of pushback when obviously this was something that was on the horizon to start with as well. We'll take your comments on that. We got a couple of clips to play as well. We'll get to that, but we want to get your thoughts on this. How do you guys feel about that moving into this football game? It gives me a different perspective. Not that I had a different one, but for a lot of people that wanted to run with the narrative that, Shedeur Sanders, he has to throw for 900 yards these games, or nobody's going to take the position. Well, listen, Andrew Berry's still in charge. So at this point in time, the dynamics have changed a little bit. Let's get to it. Let's get to some of your comments. We're going to get right off into this. Selmo Fudd says, G. Bush and Rosie doing it big in Cleveland. Tap in with the Kool-Aid Mafia. We appreciate you. Yes, sir. Nate Edwards says, I'm in Dallas. Can't believe that the Browns are nationally televised. I don't ever remember seeing them locally. That got a lot to do with Josh Allen, but we will take it. Not nationally. I can't see. Prissy Lisa says she can't see it so far. Miss Bell, good morning to everybody. Let's go Shedeur. Let's go Browns. OG Powers, G. Bush, always on CP time. Yep, look, that was at 12:32. I pulled up right after that too. Dr. Amy Rucker, hey G. Bush, I would love to interview. Hit me up, Fifth Dimension Media 1 at gmail.com. Fifth Dimension Media 1 at gmail.com. We get to it. Shane Curran. Hopefully the new coach is going to get the run game going better. Delmar Johnson, interesting. Hollywood. He got rid of Flacco. He got rid of Pickett and forced Kevin to play Shedeur Sanders over 12. Is now the franchise. Mr. Wild Work. I love this. I love the name. I'm good with Barry. He's clearly got 12s back. Let's get to it. Josh Allen rating not this high. It's cold. What up, G Bush? Happy game day. Let's get to it. And finally, Mrs. MCWMS. I got to figure out a better way to say your name. You be tweeting all the time. I got to get it together. I think Shedeur place is solidified. He just need to go play a solid game. Andrew Barry is definitely in his quarter. Let's get to this. Let's take a look at it. This is a game where we play in the Buffalo Bills. This is going to be a game where, it's going to be a little bit of an uphill battle for the Cleveland Browns. I think one of the things that they have a major just area that they just basically are going to win this matchup is in running game. James Cook has been balling and dominant. And one of the things that I did an interview on Friday with Sports for Elite, and Nathan Zagura talked about just how difficult it is for Quinshon Judkins to get the ball going. And I think if you're going to watch this game today, if the Cleveland Browns are going to have a chance to give Shedeur Sanders an opportunity to keep this game close and with some of the deficiencies they got, they're going to need to be able to run the football. And this is Nathan Zagura talking about the edge that the Buffalo Bills have in that respect.
Radio analyst Nathan Zagura, glaring difference between the Bills, who we'll see Sunday down on the lakefront, their offense and the Browns' offense.
One of the things I want to point out when we're talking about a guy like James Cook, he's got 11 games with more than 100 total yards this year. That's the most in the NFL. But their offensive line is doing an excellent job. James Cook has 467 yards rushing before contact in the year 2025. 467. That's 33% of his rushing yards this season. To contrast that with Quinshon Judkins. Quinshon Judkins this year has rushed for 805 yards. Quinshon Judkins has 43 yards before contact. 43. James Cook has 467. So that shows you right there that, number one, our offensive line is not getting the job done for our running back. Their offensive line is 467 before contact versus 43.
It's amazing he has 800 yards rushing with 43 yards before contact. I mean, think about that. That's like Nick Chubb level of avoiding tacklers.
I wish I could play that on a loop, because as a former defensive lineman and as a guy who played offensive line some in high school, and my brother's a Division I offensive lineman, it's hard to get people to wrap their heads around the fact that I get that we like quarterbacks, and I get that the league has done a good job of making quarterbacks be larger than life. And don't get it twisted. They are heavily needed. And if you want to win a Super Bowl, you need one of those guys. But I need people to wrap their head around what he is saying here. You're saying that the Bills, the difference between the Bills is the fact that their guys they're not even getting touched. They're getting the ball. He has 400 some odd yards, under some 430 some plus yards before contact, before someone's even touching him. So think about what that means. That means, and it's verified by the film work in the film we watch, Quinshon Judkins is getting contacted almost immediately. What he's getting is on his own merit. What he's getting is making guys miss. What he's getting is running through tackles. What he's getting is evading the first tackler or moving or making a move. Can you imagine how difficult it is to automatically have to make 2 or 3 guys move just before you can even get to a place where you can move the chains? And when you talk about the Cleveland Browns with first downs and why we can't complete first downs, it's exponentially more difficult. The fact that you cannot run the ball, right? You can't run. Plus you throw in what the other caller talked about was you guys, we have false starts. We can't get lined up correctly. Illegal procedures, illegal man downfield, holding. It's always 1st and 15, plays like that. And then you can't run the football. Play action doesn't run if you're not running the ball accurately. And then let's talk about the pass protection. I mean, we are one of the worst pass protecting teams in the league, and we can't pick up 4. Like, it's not like they're blitzing everybody. we're having problem picking up regular stunts, regular defensive tackle in games. And now if you can get home with 4 and you can stop the run with 4, that means if you do the math, boys and girls, that means you have 7 people, 7 in pass coverage dropping back to play your pass game. Not to mention you don't have any wide receivers, and your most targeted players are tight ends. That's not a good that's not a good recipe for being a consistent offensive team in this league.
Without question. And you know, think about it. So 438 versus 40-some, 10 times. James Cook has 10 times more yards before contact than Quinshon Judkins. Just let that sink in a little bit.
All right, listen, run game will be at a premium today. James Cook is one of the best backs in the league, a little over 1,400 yards. Quinshon Judkins closing in on 1,000 yards. He's around 800 something. So we got an opportunity to possibly see Quinshon Judkins get to that level. We saw Harold Fannin Jr., what he's able to do. He's also up for some records as well in terms of the Browns receiving record. He already has the Browns tight end receiving record for a rookie. He may end up with the receiving record for all positions, and he is one of Shedeur Sanders' favorite targets in terms of looking at that. Let's take a look at this. Let's get to your inactives for today and see who is out for your Cleveland Browns. These inactives were just released probably about 45 minutes ago. Inactives for today's matchup. You got cornerback Denzel Ward. That hurts the most. Miles Harden has been getting destroyed. They've been putting him in a mixer. They've been giving him, he's been getting the DJ Clue mix. People talking on the tracks. Miles Harden has been getting that business. I expect him to be in a tough matchup again today. Dylan Sampson. We haven't seen him since he had a really nice breakout game against the Titans catching the football. Dylan Sampson is out. Mike Hall Jr. is out. He's been struggling with that same knee. I was surprised that I'm not really surprised he's on that list. Wyatt Teller is another scratch. Jamari Thrash is a scratch. David Njoku and another defensive tackle, Sam Kamara, is out. So think about the defensive front. Sam Kamara is out. You take a look at Malik Collins. We already missing him. Isaiah McGuire has been out. And then, you look at the guys up front. So that means you're going to be dealing a lot with Shelby Harris, trying to figure out what he's going to be able to do, make some plays, but you don't want to be hunkering down and dependent on him to get off the football field. And then it comes to Mason Graham. Now, Mason Graham has been playing injured. He's been injured a little bit. He has not been practicing throughout the week. So we're going to see what Mason Graham gives you. But one of the situations that you're looking at is the run game has not been, they've been leaky up front. They've not got the same penetration. And the defense has given up a lot of yards in Chicago last week, also against the Tennessee Titans. So this is going to be one of those games where if you watch, the Buffalo Bills are going to just simply look. They're going to simply look to make this game sweet, short and sweet. They're going to get out there. They're going to try to make things move the way they are. They're going to try to get these guys up down on a 17-0, maybe 20-0, or even, get up 14 points, and then you could go ahead and coast. The last thing that they want to do, being a 10-4 football team, is to come out here and have Josh Allen playing meaningful snaps in the third and fourth quarter, right? Having to move the chains and actually be in harm's way. Myles Garrett is in hot pursuit of this record. I do believe Myles Garrett will get the record today, by the way, boys and girls. I think Josh Allen holds the ball a little bit, and he will get that record. Coming up here, we'll continue to get about 15 minutes away from kickoff. Cleveland Browns versus the Buffalo Bills from Huntington Bank Stadium. We will get to some of the other things. We'll get to the weather report, let you know what it's looking like down here. But to me, from everything I'm saying, weather shouldn't be a issue. There is no precipitation where we are right now, and I'm living in Cleveland, so we can get to that. But first, let's talk a little bit about Josh Allen. Josh Allen spoke a little bit in terms of what Myles Garrett brings to the table. I was on Sports for CLE. We did this interview, and Josh Allen talks about what Myles Garrett brings to the table, and then we get into why is it so difficult to stop Josh Allen as well.
Quarterback Josh Allen coming to town. Sunday. Talked about what he sees with the Browns defense, as well as Myles Garrett going after that sack record in NFL history.
I do like highlight tapes, but I don't like being a part of other people's highlight tapes. I mean, he's an absolutely tremendous football player. He's one of the greatest of all times. And yeah, I mean, he's a force to be reckoned with, and we got to be ready for everything that they can throw at us. But you have to be aware of where 95's at all times.
About his style of play, just what he's able to do.
I mean, he's the biggest guy out there. He's the fastest guy out there. His ability to get off blocks, his motor is higher than really anybody else that you'll ever play. He can beat you with speed and power. I mean, he's just the all-around football player. But we all know how great he is, but he's not the only guy that they got. You know, they've got a really, really great unit. Got a really good secondary. You know, two of the top corners in the league. They got one of the best rookies playing their linebacker position. So yeah, you got to be, like I said, all hands on deck, and it's going to take every single guy to go out there and accomplish what we need to accomplish.
And one of those cornerbacks, Denzel Ward, out. So that's going to be a challenge. Josh Allen's playing really well. He really is.
Yeah, man. It's one of them uphill battles. The Browns, you know, it's twofold. Josh Allen has shown that you can be down 20-some points, and he come back and give you 30 points to win the football game. Can run the ball. You know, it's kind of funny. He's the inverse of what exactly he was talking about Myles Garrett. He's big. He's strong. He's a gamer. He's tough-nosed, has a crazy arm, could throw it in the wing, throw it in rain, inclement weather, don't matter. He's big. He can run short yardage. He's a load to bring down on the goal line in the open field. He can make people miss. And when he tucks it down to run, he's looking to run, and he might run you over or run past you to get in the end zone. So, you know, right now, I think, to me, I said this on UCSS, to me, this is their year. If they don't get it done this year, I don't know what to tell them. They look like they might be on a mission. You know, Patrick Mahomes is out the way. Ravens look like they may be out the way. Chargers ain't did too much. The only team I see really, really competing with them like that is the Rams. I got a Rams versus Bills Super Bowl. But right now, Josh Allen is playing like the MVP, like one of the best players in the league. And for the Browns, what they need to do is, I think Myles Garrett does get the sack record in this game. I think the Browns may have a little bit of a push, a little bit of a boost, because they are playing against one of the best teams in the league and the Super Bowl caliber team. I think other players, great players, like to get up against other great players. And I do think offensively they may get a little bit of a boost as well, because you got guys that you're gonna have to compete. I would like to see the Browns open it up. I want to see the Browns continue to throw the football into. They need a run game. They're gonna need to open it up, and they might need a couple trick plays to work for them to win this football game. But it's an uphill battle. But I think it's gonna be a really good matchup between Josh Allen and Myles Garrett up front. You know, I do think when you listen to this game, the one thing I want to see is they might not win this game, but I want to see what it looks like. A lot of times, I want to see what it looks like against the best. Josh Allen, 70% completion percentage this year, second in the NFL. The thing that I want to see is, can you elevate your game when guys are playing against dudes that are going to be in the playoffs? Because eventually what you want is the Cleveland Browns is you want to be in the position right where the Buffalo Bills are, a team that's looking to go to the Super Bowl, a team that's looking to do something and to have Super Bowl aspirations. And for a young quarterback in Shedeur Sanders, young receivers, young skill positions, you want to see if you can match up and do this on a big stage. It goes a very long way to shutting a lot of people's mouth. If you can come out here and you can keep your team in contention against a Super Bowl caliber team, if you're the offense of the Cleveland Browns and Shedeur Sanders. For Myles Garrett, it's a great opportunity to come out here and make history. First, great opportunity to come out here and make history and to do something. And these games matter. These games, people talk about drafting people. These games are what we play for. These is why we go at it. And for Myles Garrett, he has an opportunity to do something great. Michael Strahan, 22.5 sacks, most sacks in the NFL season. Also, TJ Watt, 22 and a half. Myles Garrett has 22. He's 1 away from history. And at the same time, Myles Garrett can put some distance between him and a lot of other people because he has 2 more games if he can get it done. He got 2 more games to add something to that. Get the bonus round, my G. Let's see what we're talking about. And this is one of them things. This ain't a fantasy football. People ask me all the time, G. Bush, why you still doing watch parties? Because I actually like football. See, the difference between me and a lot of other guys is it's only 16 or 17 of these things. And these are why, as a former player, you get up to watch them because they count for something. My coaches used to always tell us, you never know when your last hurrah is. You never know when your last snap is going to be. And sometimes you can't plan for what your last snap. You can go out there and your career could be over. J-O-K. So for me, these games are important. They're important for establishing the culture. They're important for guys to build something on. They're important for the careers. If you're a fantasy football guy, the only thing you worried about is if your team is in the playoffs. Well, I ain't worried about my team. I'm worried about what's going on in this football field today. And I appreciate for the 1,000 of you that are in here trying to watch the Browns and get this football game as well, right? Let's talk about this. Not only Myles Garrett is ready to go. You know how we do. We give it up to you. We got a little sights and sound. Look at it. Shedeur Sanders warming up. Shedeur Sanders up there throwing that football, man. We had to get the sights and sounds from the season. You know what I'm saying? Crisp, looking focused, confident, got the all orange joints on. The primes is looking crazy. Throwing the football, ready to go. I'm looking forward to a good opportunity for him to prove himself today. Take another step. The thing I want to see him do is minimize what you've done poorly in the past and build on that. He talked about it, getting first downs. He talked about moving the chains. He talked about some of those things. And he talked about what he wants to do and what he needs to do in order to get that thing popping. As a matter of fact, let's take a look at Shedeur Sanders and what he had to say coming up ahead of this game and what his thought process is and what they need to do in order to be successful.
I just got to play better. Yeah, I just can't make those costly turnovers, and have the expectation to win. I just got to get more completions. I got to get more completions. And even whenever we're down or anything, I can't press. I just got to remain having those mental notes to myself, just work within the game and just keep driving the ball, get first downs.
That's one of the things that's going to be a big key in this football game, moving the sticks, moving. Hey, listen, we know what you can do with the big plays, but the goal is moving the sticks, and moving the sticks keeps, guess what? Josh Allen, that offense off the field. That's what we need to be talking about. I think he did a really good job of breaking that down. Shedeur also had this to say.
I'm just excited that I'm able to get everybody's best. I'm excited about that. That makes me feel proud. That I have that. I'm just getting in the league and my feet settled and everything. So I get excited knowing I'm able to face those challenges because you gotta understand this year right here. This the worst it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this the foundation. This is where I'm building from. This is where I'm understanding different things. This is where everything's translating for me. So I'm excited about it. I'm extremely excited about it because I know we're gonna get them. I know we're gonna get them eventually.
You talk about defenses, yeah. Defense is gonna give him like they ain't playing him like no rookie. They playing him like to get it done. And that's what you're supposed to do. That's what we're supposed to be seeing out here. Let's continue to get to this last comment before we get to the super chats. We about 4 minutes away from kickoff here, and we'll get you ready to go.
Numbers, I'm looking in the wins, so that achieves everything. I talked to Jameis like a couple weeks ago, and then he went crazy. He threw for some crazy yards, but he was like, nah, bro, like, the most important thing is the wins, and having that guidance, having that knowledge, from a vet like him, it truly like helped me understand, a little bit more, I always knew, of course, winning, and that's the final goal. That's what everybody's in this league to do. So, you just got to focus on that, and the more plays you stack, the more completions you rack up, the better chance you have at winning. So have I been playing winning football lately? Nah, I don't think so. But it's something I have self-evaluated and apply to my game.
It's all about playing winning football, and winning is always the goal. He's going to need some help to get it done. Let's talk about what's going on. Let's get you ready. The last look on the field before the game starts. Cleveland Browns is going out there. Myles Garrett doing his interview. Let's talk about what we got here. J.J. Watt, brother of T.J. Watt, will be covering the game. He says, beautiful day for some football in Cleveland. Crisp 25% and windy with clear blue skies. Football weather. Josh Allen, fresh off a crazy comeback against New England last week. Myles Garrett trying to break the NFL sack record. Bills at the Browns, 1 o'clock CBS. Let's have a day. And I say let's have a day for all those as well out here. Let's get logged in. Let's get dialed in. Let's get zipped up. Let's get ready to go. G. Bush and the watch party. You've been listening to the pregame show. We give you the little pregame show, but let's get to the super chats before we get to the kickoff. OG Powers. G. Bush always on CP time. You know I'm on CP time, but I'm right on time. You know what we talking about. Big Irv Express. Still waiting on you and Book to do the interview. We definitely locked in with Book. Book had a death in his family. I already talked to him. That's on the way. That's already on the way. So y'all keep looking out for that. We already locked in on that. So you will see that. Doggy Bone. You need Aiden Huntington to show up and show out on defense. I think Aiden Huntington can have a nice game today. He's been looking to get some playing time. He was on the injured list last week, but I think Aiden Huntington might be one of the guys that's going to be he's going to be the guy, the recipient of somebody being injured. And I think he's always been waiting for his opportunity. I got faith in him. I like what I've seen him as a young player. Disco Drip 3097. Since the success of the Titans game, Shador has been in the same position he was in during the Rams game. Grocery men blocking, tomato can receiving. That's one of the things that's going to happen. And I tell people all the time when we do UCSS or do other shows, listen, guys, this ain't going to be, all hunky-dory. It's not going to be all roses and cherries and strawberries, man. We playing at the end of the year. It's a long season. They've been playing since it's been hot outside. It's cold and about to be Christmas, and they still playing. Guys are injured up front. But here's where you make your legends. Here's where you make your hay in the league. When all the chips is down and everything's stacked against you, that's how you prove that you're a franchise quarterback. And I wouldn't want to know other way. Grand YouTube channel 6389. This really 12 offseason and training camp opportunities he never got. He's showing flashes of a franchise quarterback. Totally agreed. He's getting his reps. These is the reps. And by the way, you can't substitute these reps. These reps are pivotal. They're against playoff teams that want to do something the next 3 weeks against the Bills, against the Steelers, coming up against the Bengals. I don't care what nobody say. People try to move the goalposts. This is all for football people. These reps are worth their weight in gold. And so you're going to get an opportunity to prove yourself. When I was in college, we had games at the end of the season against big teams and teams like that. I always look forward to those games because it gives you a nice soundboard. It gives you a nice barometer of where you are and how you need to move. And I want to see what it looks like under pressure, and I want to see it against the best. Saying so, thank you for becoming a member, my brother. We appreciate you. I hope Myles breaks the sack record today. It'll be interesting how the Browns look against the Bills defense that has been inconsistent due to defensive line injuries. Go Browns, have always saying so, been holding it down for a long time. We appreciate you guys. 101, it is time to get ready to get this thing kicked off. Y'all still got some time to go out there, get you a little cup of coffee, get you some water. I'm dug in. I got my water. I got my Kool-Aid Mafia. We drinking the Kool-Aid, and we ready to get this thing kicked off right before. What a better way if we can get delivered a win today. What a way to get a surprise we didn't even think we was going to get from the Cleveland Browns today. Let's get ready to buckle in. We appreciate you pulling up for the Barbershop. We appreciate you pulling up and watching it with us in the watch party. Let's get it going. Browns versus Bills. Let's go. Yeah. We want to see it early. Early. We want to see it early. We want to see it early. That's what we're looking for. Let me take a look around in NFL a little bit. Let me look at some other. What we got? Let me see. Let me see what the slate of games looking like. Give me the full scoreboard. Yeah, here we go. Dang, I didn't ask for all that though. They ain't kicked off yet. So coming up today, man, this seems weird. We got the Chiefs and the Titans. Chiefs and the Titans. It's the first time the Chiefs have not made the playoffs since 2014. Patrick Mahomes injured. That's a game that we'll be looking at. This seems like a pretty good one. The 6-7 Cowboys taking on the Chargers at 10-4. That game is in the first quarter so far. Bengals and the Dolphins that's a terrible game today. We'll see what it looks like, but there's another one. Jets and Saints. That's for jockeying and playoff positioning. Jets and Saints is a look. Vikings at 6-8 taking on the Giants of 2-12. Buccaneers fighting for their playoff life. By the way, the NFC South every year between the Saints and the Falcons and the Buccaneers and the Packers, the Panthers, they all 7-7 every year at this time. Jacksonville Jaguars. I always be telling people about them picks. Of course, Jacksonville will be good. We got Jacksonville's first round pick there at 10-4. They don't need it, and Travis Hunter is hurt. 10-4, they're taking on the Broncos of 12-2. That's one of the games of the week, I think. So that's a 4:05 kickoff. Other 4:00 games, 3-11. Cardinals against the Falcons at 5-9. That's a 4:00 game. Steelers and Lions will take the field as well. That's up in Detroit. That's 4:25. Raiders and Texans, 4:25 kick. And then tonight's matchup is Patriots and Ravens. That has some playoff implications. The Ravens need to win that game. Right now in Cleveland, 28 degrees, wind 21 miles an hour, partly cloudy. Should be a great day. The whole playbook should be open. The Browns will receive the kick. Browns will receive the kick here. Malachi Corley back to receive it for the Cleveland Browns. Bills will get the first half kick in the second half. And we are underway. Malachi Corley will take it. And the Browns look like they'll take the ball at the 31-yard line. Well, Shedeur Sanders taking the field. Want to see him move the chains early and often. Oh, they already got a first down. Let me see. Am I behind? Let me catch my what's the name? Hand me that remote right there. No, my PlayStation, the other one. Am I behind? This is unacceptable. We can't be that behind. This is wild work. Oh, we was behind. Young Thanos. Well, now I got to watch it. Hand me that. Yeah, we had to get that under. We gonna catch up. Okay, they want a little no huddle. Okay. Yeah, I'm behind. I'm gonna catch up. Don't worry about it though. All right, here we go. All right, let's see if I'm caught up with y'all now. 11:13. Am I on the right track? Somebody put me on 11:13. 11:06. 11:06. We way behind. Since week 9, the Cleveland Browns have 28 plays in the red zone, fewest in the NFL. We got some points in under our belt. We in red zone area. Let's see if we can get some gun. Play action. You see him. Hit him now. There you go. Touchdown, Browns. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. That's how you come out here and run something. Play action boot right there. Let's slide and slam, bring it back. Oh, who you gonna guard? Harold Fanning Jr. I'm out there. I seen it. Touchdown, Browns. Easy money. Look at that play action fake. That was a great fake. Take it in. Pull it. Take it. Put your left foot in. Put your left foot out. Put your left foot in. Shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey. Can you turn around? That's what it's all about. 7-0 Browns. That's how you get it done. Yeah. Very nice drive. Yeah. Harold Fanning Jr. Yeah, put them hands up. That's what I'm talking about. Somebody said Prime in the building. Let me get to these super chats. I'm sorry. I was a little slow at first. I received my Barbershop shirt last week. Go Browns. Hey, bro, listen, man. Come on. Listen, you need to stop. You got the hotline. You got the real hotline, bro. Hit me. Listen, hey, Greg, you got the real hotline. Come on, just hit your boy up, and we get taken that care of. Don't worry about that. Hit me up though. Let me see what we got. Saying Soul says, I hope Miles breaks the sack record today. We talked about that. We got to that. Hey, Chef Shay 918. Been a member for 2 months holding us down. We appreciate being a part of the family. I got a feeling that today's going to be a good day. That today's going to be a good day. It might be one of them. Let's get it popping. Made by Love. Rookies are about it to unite with the plain teeth. Well, I like the plain teeth. I'm confused. I don't know what that is. Could you plain teats? Can you search that for us? I don't know what that means. Our translator will have us together. Look like a different team today. They cooking. Lamb, P.S. Thank you for becoming a member. We appreciate you. Welcome to the family. Let's cook 12. Yeah. See what happens when the play calling makes some sense? Let me find out they vindicated out here. Let me find out. That's a slang for playing well. Playing teeth. I like that. Okay. Something I learned. Listen, I just send it through the translation machine. This is what you need to see. You put the Bills on notice. We're going to come out here and we're going to run this offense and put 7 on the board. We're going to put 7 on the board. You might want to figure it out. J-Mac too fresh. Timothy is looking smooth and relaxed. Double wrist stop. I got my special orange treat on today. Yeah, kick that ball. Hey, what you doing? Don't you do it. Yep. No. That didn't go out of bounds. Oh, I don't like that. Is that at the 40? That's the 40. That's the 25. Okay. Josh Allen had a rough week last week. First half, 35 yards. Second half, 158. Josh Allen, we are looking to stop this run. We don't want these dudes to be on the field all the time. We want to stop this run. That is the goal of this treatment. 10-42, first down, Bills on the 20-yard line. Play action. That's something Josh Allen can do. Play action. Nothing. Hey, everything is bagged up outside. He'll take 7 or 8. I think he gave him 6 on that play. So Josh Allen, that's one of the things that you're seeing right now, can bring that to the table, is the fact that he's going to be a dude that can extend the plays, move the pocket, and make it second and manageable. Very difficult to deal with the Bills if it's 2nd and 4, because they can run, they can pass, they could do a lot of different things. Oh, boy. That's a hole right there. That looked like a quick little dive play. It almost had a little trap action. Shelby Harris got pushed out the way. Carson Schlesinger missed the tackle right there. That's something you're going to have to watch for all day. Can the Cleveland Browns in the middle and Shelby Harris, as well as Mason Graham, hold up stout against this running game? 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. Oh, there's the pitch action. You know that's coming. Oh, boy. That is one of the staples that they're always going to do on the Cleveland Browns. You're going to have the end arounds. You're going to have the quick fake pitches. You're going to have the quick things on outside. And because of the alignment, they're looking to get and hit it outside and trap. Anytime right there, you got to be a little smarter. As a defensive end, anytime you see the alignment outside of you, you got to be worried about an alert for the down block. And the down block will let you know where that football is going. James Cook already 2 rushes for 23 yards. They're moving the ball quickly. Ball on the 50-yard line already. Dump out of the backfield. Devin Bush on the tackle, but gain about 5 on that play. Inactive today. Gabe Davis for the Bills is inactive. Keon Coleman, coach's decision, former, I think it was a 1st or 2nd round pick a couple of years ago. He's been kind of disappointing there. 2nd and 4 for the Bills. It'd be great to get a nice stop right here. Kind of put them in a position. See how they got those tight ends outside those defensive ends? That's up. Bad tackling. Touchdown, Buffalo Bills. James Cook. And I can just tell you exactly what it is. Mohamed Diabate missed the tackle, bad angle. Number 43, let's take a look at it. Mohamed Diabate, what are you doing? You're unblocked. You're unblocked, son. And then you can't be the unblocked player and overrun 3 gaps. Aiden Huntington has that gap. It's bad gap integrity. Mohamed Diabate overruns the play. And when you overrun the play and you don't have gap integrity, that's a touchdown. That's all on him. Let's get to some of these super chats. Lord, is the defense going to show up today? It don't look like it. I see Carson Schlesinger got blocked a few times. Mohamed Diabate, number 43. Let's get to some super chats. Let's see. Where was we at? We are the Planteers. You could be one too, because winning is I like it, because winning is a thing to do. That's like the Planeteers. Looting and polluting is not the way. Here's what Captain Planet has to say. The power is your. I got it down. Thank you for putting me on to that 90s nostalgia. Thank you so much. Hope our guys should always stay consistent and keep taking what the defense gives them. The deep ball will be there. Do-rag Dev, I totally agree. Slick as butter. G. Bush, you see the movie, him and Marlon Wayne? It's on Peacock. I got to check it out. I have not seen it yet. Quick learners, they look good. That boy good. Quick learners. Today is going to be a shootout. Izale, 80. It kind of looked like it because D ain't showing up. Y'all never watched Captain Planet. Listen, by the way, I would not want the heart button. Like wind, water, heart. And then Gaia was the spirit, right? Gaia was the spirit of the earth. So you tell me Gaia was the CEO auntie too? Boy. How, Sway? How, Sway? Well, you ain't got the answers. How? No. This is a check your football manhood game, DB dog. You are correct. This is one of them. That front up front, Malik Collins, the way it be looking. Hey, listen, you seeing what it look like right now when offensive linemen get to the next level. When offensive lineman is on that next level against you, right? So what we want to do here is I'm looking forward to, in my estimation, it's 7-7. Part of being a quarterback is still managing your energy, managing your time management, understanding certain things. And one of the things is, if I'm Shedeur Sanders, I want to keep putting points on the board, but you got to still continue to keep your offense on the field because it's looking like it's nasty work for the D right now. The defense might not be something you can lean on, dog. The way the run game been looking, we in trouble. Joseph Dooley, has the defense packed it in? Come on, Malachi Corley. Okay, I like the return. I like the fight. I like it. Solid return, Corley. This defense has the defense packed it in. Whoo! There's some injuries involved, and them young boys have been playing a long time. When you Schlesinger and Mason Graham, you starting to see what happens when you got no Denzel Ward out there, but the backing core, I mean, you just missed a tackle. I mean, he overshot the gap, man. Bills Mafia is in the building. I heard they was deep in them uni lots. Okay. Shedeur Sanders, good field position. I'm liking it. Quinshon Judkins, get yourself upfield. Get yourself upfield, dog. Hey, continue to take what they're going to give you. 1st and 10, Quinshon Judkins, he dump it off to him, giving him opportunity. Set you up 2nd and medium here, right? 2nd and medium here. 2nd and 5. If you're going to take what they're going to give you on the 5, we're going to take that. What you got on the sheet for this 2nd and 5, Tommy? 6 of 6, 63 yards. Right now, looks like Shedeur Sanders is in some rhythm. What we got? I like the delayed draw action. Yes, indeed. Yet cover that football up. Delayed draw on them. I'm quick to draw. Oh, come on. You gave it. Come on, bro. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to see it. I need to see it. Y'all be doing this a lot. Every single time. Let me see if it is. Yeah, I can't lie about that. You got him in a chokehold whip. You got him up by the choker, dog. You ripped the man's turtleneck off, Luke Whippler. Yeah, that was nasty work. Yeah, that was holding. Look how bad that hurt. 10 yards be seeming like epic, dog. Yeah, you choked him up, Luke Whippler. That was definitely a hold on you. 2nd and 15. Man, that was a big time play, man. Good job by Judkins. Got a little bit of it back. 3rd down. Good catch by Fannin. Jack Conklin went on IR, so that's his season. Ethan Pochich, he's out for the season. DeJuan Jones out for the season. Wyatt Teller's been out as well. This just goes to show you in terms of the offensive line. Now, this dude looked like he hurt. 3rd and 12 for the Cleveland Browns. Well, they got him off the field. 3rd and 12 here. You know what we do? Naturally, Mar. They hate it when Shador get his rhythm. And they be, listen. Well, they got a linebacker down. But I like the delayed draw action. That was a big play for Quinshon Judkins, unfortunately. Holding. Ooh. Keep your head up, son. 45 looked like he got a bit of a stinger, or that looked like maybe a little bit of a concussion. He had his head ducked when he took on Harold Fannin Jr. 3rd and 12 right here. Want to stay out of 3rd and 12 with, that looks like a false start. Oh, set the screen up. Set the screen up. Set the screen up. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Set the screen up. That boy out here, hey, listen, we'll take the screen. Got you. Look how they let him in. Got you. Way to take that hit, Shador. Yeah. Get out there, y'all. You didn't see the screen coming. Look. Hey, man, you kind of landed on my mans, bro. You kind of landed your weight on him a little bit. Watch him next time, bro. There's that jet option. Okay, let's get upfield. Let's get upfield. Let's get up. That's what I'm talking about, Malachi Corley. This is how you mix this up. This is trail mix right now. Planters, peanuts, raisins, M&Ms, cashews, mangoes, sesame sticks, pineapple. This is what we're talking about. You score, we score. We might not feel you that nice either. We're not respecting y'all like that on defense. Y'all 10-4, don't get us twisted. Don't take that on the team. I'm just playing right now so far. What we got? Come on now. If it ain't nothing, get rid of it. What is Judkins doing? Judkins. I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you to stop running. I'm gonna need you to stop being Sonic the Hedgehog out here, bro. I'm like, bro, you need to get upfield. But we're gonna take that hold. We're gonna take that hold. We're gonna take that hold. What is? Dang, you just grabbed him up. Yeah, that was. Yeah, okay. All right, I see what it is. Yeah, that's on y'all. Let me find out y'all susceptible on defense. Let me find out. I might have to change my pick. Let me find out. Okay, get a couple. I ain't gonna put it all on the Bills yet, man, but let me find out that y'all ain't doing what y'all need to do defensively, man. Chargers on the board first. 7-0 over the Cowboys. Cowboys wearing their blue jerseys, by the way. Cowboys never really wear them blue jerseys, too. Where are we at? 2nd and 8? Okay. What we got? We got some points on the board already. We got some points on the board already. Always remember. Oh, come on. Come on. You got to know the snap count, fellas. You got to know the snap count, man. All right, man, you can't be giving back no, yards like that, my G. You giving back yards, man. Boo, boo, boo. Know the snap count, fellas. 2nd and 13. We don't need it all back right here. We just going to continue to keep moving. Get us back in field goal condition. That is not his fault. It is not his fault. We're not even going to do that. Quinshon Judkins, the ball hit you right in the nubs, my G. Gosh. It's in your hands. This is wild. This is wild. It's one of them things, man. One of them things, bro. I don't like what I see right now. Judkins, I need you to figure it out, bro. That ball is on you. You got to catch the football. You can't pop the ball up into the air for an easy turnover and bail these dudes out. Let's get to these super chats, man. You got the only Tommy Lee, man. You got to catch that, man. That's all. Look. LSU Tiger, look at it. Shador missing all those tackles from the bench. He can't be a quarterback one missing all them tackles from the haters, right? Can we have a convo about the 5th overall pick? Right. Jay Brown, 3341. What you want to talk about? Just use the first four picks on the offensive line. I agree. You know, these are the things that I talk about in football where bad teams will bail teams like the Bills out. Remember what I said. You already have, think about this. You already have, and this is why it's so frustrating talking about these football games. You already have points on the board. You're in field goal area, right? You get multiple people again. How do you not know the snap count? You drop back 5 more yards. You say, okay, let's go up here. Let's try to get that back. Let's just get a quick check down. You throw the ball to the running back. It bounces off his shoulder pads into an on-waiting, easy interception, man. You can't let good teams off the hook like that, bro. Because now you betting on your defense to come in here and try to do something. That's a catch you got to have. Quinshon Judkins is going to tell him you got to have it every day and twice on Sunday. And I'm here to tell you, we're not taking none of that. I don't want to hear none of that. You know what? You almost had me cursing out here. Well, I mean, it could have been on him a little bit better. Shut up. Goodness, you got to catch the rock. 7-7, let's keep it pushing, man. 7-7, keep it pushing. Long football game, 2:55 left in the first quarter. Defense needs to step up. Defense, y'all got to do something. Good tackle. Good tackle. DB Dog. Did you not see the football? I need Corley to be a threat in the passing game, too. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I don't know what they're saying right now. I got my what's the name down. I got my volume down. They better not be talking about how that's a bad pass, bro. Get your head around and get ready to catch the football. Ball was behind him, but it hit in his hands and it was catchable. Also, these penalties are going to be the reason Browns lose. In that play, the thing is, as the running back, he has to get his head around. The reason why the ball was behind him and looked like the ball was behind him, was the ball in front of him? No. But he has to get his head around on that route. He has to get his head around early so he can adjust and figure it out. And then Josh Allen just running around on boots. I mean, now you can't tackle nobody. Now you can't tackle body. Now you just running around playing on y'all. Josh Allen scrambling around doing what Josh Allen does. 7-7. Josh Allen just threw one behind this guy, but he said it was a nice pass. Man, that's just the way it worked, bro. A lot of this stuff, a lot of it is in the eyes of the beholder. But what the Cleveland Browns got to do is you can't hurt yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a short memory bank. You can't continue to you got to have a short memory bank. And you know what you got to do with young players is like you got to get to the next one. And right now, funny, they're running back and catch a ball that was behind them. Man, listen, anybody, the real ones know. All things considered, the offense is moving a lot better than last week. You got to catch that ball. Period, point blank. Real ones understand what it is. We not even on that type of time. You got to catch that football. But it's not something you can sit here and wallow in your pain about. You know, we got to make plays. Right now, they moving up the field, and the Browns ain't stopped nothing. We had a 40-yard play negated it from a holding. We had a false start that moved us back. We had a football that was, that's what rookies do. Whippler, he's not a rookie, but he's a young guy. You know, those are the things that are going to keep you from scoring. But it's a long football game, and you got to come back and make amends for it, make plays. Let's see. Let's get to the super chats. Oops, sorry. All right, he said, right here. I see Judy sitting right next to 12 on the bench. Come on, D. Defense. This defense. It's looking regular. It's looking real regular. Right now, especially on stops. Right now, you know what I've been noticing with the defense? I've been noticing this a lot lately. I've been noticing that on their scripted series, where they, usually they script about 15, 20 plays or so. On their scripted series, they've been running the Browns sideline to sideline. They've been turning them any way, which way but loose. Lots of boot actions, lots of reverses, lots of, misdirection stuff. And what that does is that's a psychological game, because what it does is slows your rush down. I think they're doing that to slow Myles Garrett so that he's not able to run upfield and to really just sink his teeth into stopping and getting after quarterbacks. And I think that's a part of what they're doing. You see a lot of tight end action. This looks like a lot like the game plan that the Bears had. And moving sideline to sideline, if you're not getting penetration in the middle, it's putting your linebackers in an area where it's kind of tough to deal with. 80 rush yards, 118 total yards. Bills have been, dominating on the run, on the ground, 2nd and 5. Good tackle there. 3rd and 2 coming up. 3rd and 2 coming up. You're going to need some plays right here. This is very difficult to stop because Josh Allen is, I don't know what, 6'4", 6'5", 240, 230, something like that. So if they want to run anything in the middle, if they want to run something, just with the running back or Josh Allen, he's going to have the ability to do something. It looks like you jumping. This might be draw. There it is. That was a dangerous hit low. 1st down. That's a dangerous little tackle, man. I just do not. I don't like him running like that, man. James Freeman, Merry Christmas, G. Thanks for always holding it down for Cleveland. Love from California. Shout out to Cali, man. I appreciate you. Ooh, wow, that's another hole. That is another big game right there. Another 8 yards right there. Alex Wright on the tackle. Man, I don't know what Ronnie Hickman is doing there. Ronnie Hickman should be one of the force players right now. Oh my gosh. It's another 5, 6, 7 yards. Woo. Sky high. Browns D first half of the season versus second is night and day. I mean, they're running at will right now on the ground. If you're the Bills, you might not even have to put the ball in the air. Touchdown, Bills. Easy money. Easy money. He walked into the end zone. Ty Johnson walked into the end zone. No resistance. There's confusion standing up. All y'all. Alex Wright, nobody blocked you. Alex Wright, you're unblocked. There is major confusion going on right now with the Browns. Well, he missed it. The extra point is no good. 13-7 Cleveland Browns. 13-7 Buffalo Bills. But come on, John. Yeah. Points off turnover. Alex Wright, no one blocked you. I need you to be a better athlete than that. Keep your head on a swivel. You're supposed to close, my guy. 13-7 Buffalo Bills. Slick as butter. How they run the same play 3 times with success. It's called, we gonna do this till you stop it. Sometimes it ain't about scheme. Sometimes it's, I feel like I'm better than you. I don't care if you know the play. You still got to stop it. Bill's zone scheme is nice. Check the wide spacing. You see it, RG. When you running that wide gaps scheme, you got to have guys that is able to constrict spaces and be dogs when you out that wide. And what they doing is saying, all right, well, you want to be that wide? We'll leave you unblocked, and we'll go right to the next level on you. Get you up off the books immediately. DK 1028. If I hear Shador isn't our guy one more time, look at this defense coaching drops, lack of talent, flash is good enough to build on. Hey, man. Here's what I would tell people. The guys that are running around here saying Shador ain't the guy ain't never going to be Shador guys. There's a lot of people running around here saying Shador is not the guy. They never played no football. There's a lot of people around here that they say Shador ain't the guy. They don't even be watching these games. Didn't watch them in college. Don't know what's going on up front. And they just worried about the fantasy game. A lot of these folks is never going to be in on them. So I would suggest that y'all don't waste your time on it. Because from what I hear and from what I gather, the front office already done seen what they seen. And they moving to move around what Shador Sanders is doing. I'm all about evaluating what he's doing from now on. I'm evaluating the games and how you get better from game to game and critiquing that. The days of me arguing with people about trying to convince people that don't know the game about whether somebody's good or not is not what I'm going to do. I'm going to invest my time in those that want to be educated and watch film and actually have general good conversations about what's going on. That's what I spend my time on. Because some of them same people that saying he ain't the guy never wanted to see him play anyway. He need to be red-shirted. He's not ready. It'll be 17 times worse. Shut up. 13-7. 13-7. Defense, what are we doing? You know what I want to see on this drive, though? What I would love is, what I would love is a sustained drive. 7, 8, 10 plays. Run, pass, mix. And we knock about 7 minutes off this clock, 8 minutes off this clock, and we go down there and punch it and take this lead before half. I would love to see that. They running them boys sideline to sideline. Myles Garrett cannot get sacks if you're too busy running sideline to sideline. That is a good game plan that they got going on for him. First down. Browns pitch it out for a gain of 3. 2nd and 7 for the Cleveland Browns coming up here. 2,320 people in here. Hit the like button. Hit the like button for your board wherever you're at. Continue to keep cooking. Second and 7. Look to set the screenplay up. Let me see what happened. Oh, yeah, they got 3 dudes in his face. 3 dudes. I don't know if that was a tight end screen or wide receiver screen or whatever that was. Hands up, 3rd and 7. Knock the football down. I do want to see. We need to see if we can get a first down here. Looks like he's telling Quinshon Judkins something. Pass protection. Shedeur Sanders being a magician. He was being a magician. That's the way you get up out of there. That's the way you get up out of there, son. Dipping, diving, staying alive. He's way more athletic than people give him credit for. Let me tell you something. I got to tell you something. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye. Hit him with the in sync. And give him some at the end. A little extra. A little something extra. Yeah, wipe the wristband off. I got the right wristband this week. Oh, you calling timeouts now? Thank you, Kevin. You saw the play clock was running down and you called a timeout. That's exactly what you do. Yeah, that's what you do. Bring it back, Kevin. There you go. Look at you, learning on the job. Happy holidays, everybody. Let's get to the super chat. Spanla. Local media wants Shedeur to be all-pro in season 1. Thanks for keeping the local media accountable from Louisiana. Found you because of Shedeur 12. Yeah, man, some of them, I don't know what they be thinking. He played, this is what, 5th game? And these are the same people. Well, we're gonna be fair and evaluated. We're gonna be fair. This is about evaluation. Shut up. You be lying. Stop. Why? You don't need to do that. It's too close to Christmas. Slime Ali. Thank you, my brother or sister, whoever you are. We appreciate you, and we thank you for joining the family. Winners equals Rams fire special teams coordinator after the Seahawks game. They did give him that boot. They got him up out of there quick. 1st and 10. See if we can get this run game going a little bit. Nah, probably not. Gain of 1. Miss Bell, wonder where he learned that from. Prime. The haters won't answer my question. Peyton Manning threw 28, but that don't count to them. That was different. See, it only matters if you throw interceptions and you like somebody. Then you can say it don't matter. But if you throw picks and you really ain't high on somebody, then it's the end all be all. 2nd and 8. Isaiah Bond in motion. 3-step drop. 2nd down. Quinshon Judkins 1st down. There you go. There you go, Quinshon. Keep your head around. Young players going to make mistakes. You got to pick them up. Young players going to make mistakes. Quinshon, pick it up on the back end. Yeah, that ball hit you in the hands, but we still riding with you. We still looking for you. Let's get upfield. Come on now. Continue to come back here and fight. 10-13 in the 2nd quarter. Shotgun. What we got? Yeah, we'll take off. We'll take off. Keep your feet, son. Keep your feet, son. Come on, help me up. Let's go. Let's get back up. We'll take them little yards. It's okay. It's cool. Just, yeah. That's the way to extend. We good on that. Yeah. Oh, you caught him by the ankle. Clap the ankle. Ball security now. Ball security. I want you to keep that ball security right there. Okay. 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4 now. Delayed draw. Get upfield. Dang. You need a couple. Solid drive. Slime Ali, I appreciate you, my guy. Officially a member. We in the building. 3rd and 2. Give me a play, Tommy Reese. Don't be giving me this trickery. Give me a play. Keep your guys on the field. I better not see no tight end running in the game, trying to take direct snaps and wildcat stuff. What we doing? 9 and 11, 93 yards. Let's keep it pushing. Let's move these sticks. Aiden Huntington is in. Shador Sanders. Get upfield, son. Ball security, Shador. Ball, yeah. Get down or lay down. That's the read option. Stop playing with me. You said I wasn't prime. I ain't prime. It's 12, not 21. It's the inverse. Let's keep cooking. That's what I'm talking about. Smooth coming on. You thought you was. Give it to him. Thought he wasn't him. Yeah. Let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it pushing. Play action. What we got going? We'll check it down. Look at him understanding it. Look at it. See, it ain't all about the up top. It ain't all about the up top, fellas. Sometimes it's the up top and the down south. Shout out to Georgia, Alabama, Louisiana. It ain't got to be up top. It's down south sometime too. Give your man an opportunity to check it down. Let him make something of it. This that drive I was prophesying about. This that drive we wanted. 1st and goal. Let me find out that y'all thought y'all was going to get us up out of here early. Ball security. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh, he got destroyed. Yeah. My bad. Good play. That looked like the play in Madden. That looked like the play in 2K. That looked like the play in Tecmo Bowl when you pick the same person's play and it's just all out, jail out blitz. It's just jail blitz. You're like, you picked the. In Tecmo Bowl, there's a 25% chance it's an all out blitz. Ain't nothing you can do. Ain't nothing you can do. Hey, man, you out here looking crazy. Toss them up. Hey, listen. Y'all cats gonna stop putting this ball in the air, bro. All this. Who is Bates? Hey, listen. Hey, listen, man. Hey, y'all guys, man, I don't like how y'all be having. Here you go with the wild dog. Oh, no. It's the finger. Okay, we didn't worry about that. Oh, that little piece of blood, we weren't even supposed to see that. Who is this? Oh, that's Dylan Gabriel. Come here. He came in. Get over here. He came here, did all that. Come here. I ain't hating though. I gotta kick this doggone field goal. Oh my gosh. All right, we got 3 points. We want to, dang, man. Yeah, get on that iPad. Agent Beef Jerky. They on Alex Wright's tail. Boy pleading the fifth. Yeah, bro, they out here. They got him swimming in the sauce, dog. Ezel Smoot. Kev called a timeout, y'all. Get that man. Listen, dap him up. They done called a timeout. Kevin out here doing his thing. How is having Miles in a headlock not a hold? You know Miles get held every play. They ain't about to give him they told them, hey, listen, under no circumstances we're going to be able to give him that Michael Strahan record. He better earn it this game. He's going to earn that. Osodero says, you can tell by the media spin that Kevin Stefanski wants to stay bad. Yeah, man, he might. Listen, hey, these jobs, when that media spin, let me tell you something. These jobs are very difficult to come by. That's why I be mad as heck when people try to be out here selling that propaganda. This one of 32 NFL jobs. It's a billion-dollar entity. People trying to act like, I know y'all rich, but young black teens, 18 to 25, ain't the only one that hit the lottery when they go to the league. Them coaches go to hit the lottery too. I know y'all got it before this, but don't act like you got it like that. I'll just turn this job down. Boy, I'll turn this down. I don't like what the roster looks like. You done lost your mind. You might have had a little inheritance. You ain't had no millions, though. Acting like you gonna be picky. Be cracking me up. I'll be calling my colleagues out every time they say it. This job isn't attractive. You must have not had no regular jobs before. Why ain't it attractive? I get to be a millionaire. My family life is set for life, and it's 1 of 32. It's the pinnacle of my career. I got it when I was. You talk about I'm gonna turn it down. Y'all be cap. A Juju here from Waterloo, Iowa. Respect how you holding down. 12 is him growing each game. Bro, hit that lotto. Browns hit the lotto. We did. Can we get a stop right here, by the way? Evan Washburn is what's going on? Somebody let me know what's going on with the finger. Is Shador back in the game? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Somebody let me know what we're doing. Eugene Caldwell became a member. We appreciate you, Eugene. Thank you for becoming a member, and welcome to the family. Patrick Williams, 3927. Shador's balling. Let's keep cooking. Browns added the RB release to the deal with the zone. I like that. You know, they was keeping a lot of it. People was keeping them in to try to block. Nah, man, make them dudes play. Like, sometimes when you're running a green dog, and a green dog is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you got a man-to-man coverage and he blocked, you could just blitz. A lot of times it's like, nah, we ain't on that. Dylan Gabriel's warming up right now. Is that Houseway? DG over Shador. How? He injured. Let's go, Planeteers. Planeteers is in the building. Where the plane? Oh, he's wide open. Oh, he was wide open. The Planeteers. I can't believe I was spelling that wrong. I definitely know who the Planeteers is now. Who else said 12 can't run? Shador did not want to come out of that game out for a fingernail He was way more bloodier in Colorado. He was arguing. Yeah, he didn't want to come out. Hey, look, Cass is like, EEBK says, spit on it and get back into that game. I would have definitely been on there. Hey, Lady Sweetness, DG on the field. Hey, they got him up out of here quick. We need to stop right here. Good tackle, not. He's trying to knock him into next week. Miles Harden, yeah, an opportunity to make a tackle right there. Do something with your life, and you missed again. Slick as butter. Shador Himothy Sanders, wrist up time. Miles Harden, man, stop clapping your hands, bro. Hey, the Browns defense might not stop nobody all game. This might be one of them, chat. Hey, this might be one of them, chat. Listen, there's another 7 right now. 8, 12. I don't know, chat. They are not going to stop them at all. I mean, they're running toss. They're running inside zone. They're running slide and slam. Guys, defensive ends, be a little smart. When there's a tight end outside of you, understand that the down block is coming. Take a step, and when a tight end comes to block down on you, put your forearm in his neck. That's the way you stop that. It's disrespectful if a tight end is trying to block you. If a tight end is blocking you, you tell him he's going to have to make a business decision. I know you standing there. Oh, my gosh. 7. Hey, there hasn't been a Mason Graham sighting yet. Good gracious. Greg Castellanos, G. Bush, that Mason McKinley game popped up on my Facebook timeline. Had to watch you cook against my Tigers. Props to you, my guy. Shout out to you. Go start counting. We appreciate you, my man. 2nd and 5. Play action. Wide open. Ooh. They're running whatever they want to. They're running whatever they want to right now. They running whatever they want to. Tyrell Shavers. Oh, wow. Who is 27? Who is that? Who is 27? Oh, we in trouble. Oh my gosh. Tat, tat, tat. Trumpets up. Trumpets up. Why is Devin Bush 35 yards in the end zone? Hey, man. Hey, bro. Hey, man. I'm going to have to say it. Touchdown, Bills. 20-10. James Cook scores a touchdown. Carson Swessinger looked like he done seen a ghost. Hey, let me tell you something. Let me let y'all know something. I ain't seen Mason Graham yet. You let me know if he's playing. I don't even see. They not even pretending he in the game. Not even pretending. Aretha Barnes is 12 out of the locker room yet. I don't know. Hurry up and season in. Nomi. They literally run the same plays, both scoring drives. Can't do nothing with it. Can't do nothing with it. Josh Allen is a wizard now. By his rookie year, 10 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, completion rate, I'm just saying, LSU Tiger. I mean, listen, here's the thing, man. Again, a lot of these same folks that be talking about all these quarterback plays, man, and all this other good stuff, man. these guys don't be watching no games. I remember when I watched Josh Allen in college. See, this is the difference. Like, I'm 44. I started doing YouTube in 2014. I played college football. My first college recruiting season. I went to my recruiting visit was in 99. I went to a game on a recruiting visit, and Randy Moss was playing. I'm just gonna say, it's a lot. Don't be arguing with folks, bro. Guys, people that's sitting here telling you, oh, he got to be great. Listen, them is people that just don't like Shedeur Sanders. They don't like what it is. Please do not get them folks get you into your brain, because them folks is not honest arbiters of what football is about. They're not really talking football. They're just talking about whether they like somebody or not. And I don't got time to be talking to people who they ain't even really watching the game. They're somewhere talking to people eating wings. If you eating food in a room full of people, you're not breaking no game down. 100% G. Make them pay for trying to block you. That's it. DB dog, that's it. Like all of that noise from a defensive end perspective, and they think they're cute because they're going to line you up on the outside. Now, listen, you don't have no responsibility as a defensive end to block or to touch no tight end, but understand leverage and understand rules. There's an angle block that they are able to have on you and toss the ball outside of you because they have the angle on you. If you take one step and you feel that pressure on the outside, and you take your right hand, your outside hand, and you smack them, and you try to put them in next week with that hand, they're gonna think twice about blocking you. I'm gonna take my forearm and put it right in your neck. This is the way we talking about with football. This is what we talking about with it. So that's how we gotta move. All of that extra type of stuff where, we're gonna get a little angle on you. I see you out there. Let's cook. Well, Shedeur Sanders back in the game, 20-10. Man, I don't know. They're gonna run a 2-minute drill. Somebody give me the extent of his finger. Did he have to get stitches? Does he get this shot up? I don't know what it is. Let's see what it is. Somebody, it's taped up a little bit. It's his throwing hand. Let's see if it affected football. We got the ball on the 40. Let's get some points. Changing the play at the line of scrimmage. See what we talking about, thumbs down. Maybe that changes the protections. We don't know. There you go. Juckins, get upfield. Stop dancing. We'll take that. It's about 4. 2-minute warning is coming up. 2-minute warning coming up. Word is Mason Graham's ruse is busted. Yeah, them ribs. It's a savage sport up there. I heard the same thing. Kevin Robinson, they just cut the opposite way of Mason Graham every time. It ain't Mason Graham's whole job to stop the run. Let's be clear about that. But the way that they climbing on them linebackers, they got dudes. The way them guards and them tackles is climbing to the next level, and them tight ends, you ain't got it right now. I don't even know who 27 is. I've never seen him. Well, somebody let me know who this man is. They got to stitch the finger up or glue. Michael Holder, yeah, they got to. I prefer glue. I don't like doing stitches because that means either you're going to take the stitches without getting numbing, because that means you're not going to be able to feel the pinky on your throwing hand. I don't like nothing that numbs. Now, trust me, I've got shot up millions of times with, whether it's something, and them shots, boy, and you could fight a grizzly bear. You get one of them shots. I'd be going to the doctor, like, what is this? What is this elixir? He was like, son, you can't have more than 3 of these. I said, psst. I won't tell if you don't tell. All right, so hopefully glue. We'll see how it affects his throwing. 2,678 people in there. Hit the like button for your boy. Izell 80. Browns D looking like 1-2-3 Cancun. Man, they might be in Tahiti, Montego Bay, Sandro Pay. Man, it might be even, listen, Spirit Airlines right now. JetBlue. Man. Slick as butter. Tre'Davious White is 27. Really? I didn't even know that. When did they get him? Is he new? Yeah, I sound like a substitute teacher that's running around here telling folks. They got a substitute teacher that's be like, yo, listen, we got a new guy. Who's that kid back there? He's always in trouble. He's suspended all week. I ain't never seen him since December. Yeah, he was on house arrest. All right, what we got? 2nd and 6. Shador ain't threw the football since his finger injury. Let's see if it affects him. 20-10. It'd be nice if we get some points right here. This is going to be one of them games. Well, that little football, he was down. Stop. No. Stop. No. Well, this looks bad. Quinshon Judkins is down on the ground, holding his helmet, pounding the ground. And he is visibly shaken. Let's take a look at the tackle. On this play, it was a little dump out play to the right-hand side. Sam Webb is 27. Thank you. Prime like recruiting is bull jive. Jay Smooth, 1030. All I want for my birthday is a Browns win. 12 looking good, though. Looking tough, balling. I appreciate you. Joe Brady from the new Browns head coach. Okay. Blacktop Bully, A-Train. We're going to have a lot of great conversations about who should be the quarterback. Not the quarterback, but the head coach. That's going to be riveting. Joseph Dulé, can't just draft an offense. Yeah, you can't just draft offense. They need some pieces and parts a lot of places. All I want for my birthday is a Browns win. 12 looking tough, balling. Hopefully Quinshon Judkins is cool. We'll wait for the injury report, but I don't like when guys got their helmet off and banging the ground. That was kind of crazy. I just said that. Yeah, I'm gonna strike that from the record. Unfortunately, I've done a lot of injuries with my knees, ankles, ACLs, back injuries, and generally speaking, when you're pounding the ground, that is not a good look. It looked like it was a lower extremity injury. I'm not sure. I got to see the replays and the commercial break, but sometimes when you got that tackle and they twist and your leg is planted or ankle is planted, you got ankle, there's knee stuff. So hopefully that's not what it is, because the Browns cannot afford to lose their best player, or one of their best offensive players in Quinshon Judkins. He's one of the guys that can actually make something happen. Dylan Sampson is already out of this game. I think that leaves you Jerome Ford. I'm not sure if Jerome Ford is healthy. He wasn't on the scratch list. He wasn't on the inactive list. So we'll see how it looks. But I just don't like the way that looks. Don't like the way it looks, man. Michael Holder, if he hurt, ain't no way we can go for a quarterback. Oh, my goodness. They got the card out. They got the whole card out. Can't hit quarterbacks below blocks allowed, shaking my head. Wow. I see primetime Browns next coach. Can we get the replay? I mean, I understand that y'all. Can we get that replay? Why them folks booed DG? I don't know. They shouldn't have booed him. They shouldn't be booing cats on their own squad, man. They shouldn't be doing that, man. I'm going to see the replay on this situation. They don't want to. It must be very long to get him off the field. Because if y'all don't know, I used to work for the Browns radio network as an engineer. I used to run all of the Browns commercials during the in-game show on the radio. So when there's people that get injured, they got to go to them backup commercials. There's some standby stuff they can go. They done ran 3 standby commercials. They done did a weight loss drug, Alexa, Amazon Prime. They still ain't back. The global relay, they said it was gruesome, scary, looks bad. Whenever you want to replay, all you get is speculation from the dodo booth. Ooh. A lot of commercials is really bad news. Yeah. I hope he's all right. Shout out to Quinshon Judkins. Hope he's okay. G. Bushman, let me see. Can I see the replay? Let me check the replay. I might be behind some people. I mean, did they even... Yeah. I guess they just, maybe it's just on my end where I didn't get a replay. I just didn't get a replay on that. Maybe I'm missing it here. They said the replay was too graphic to be shown. Oh, wow. Man, I'll try to find on the internet. Bear with me. I'm sure somebody will. First and 10 ball, second quarter. Yeah, that's yeah. 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 That was tough, man. I just, I got a chance to watch it. Prayers up. Josh Allen looks like I don't know what is he doing. Throw the ball away, Josh Allen. But really prayers up to Quinshon Judkins. Is a guy like myself, who's torn multiple ACLs. It was a very bad injury. It looked like a possible dislocation, ACL, MCL, and I'm not going to speculate on it. I'm just not, that. But in all reality, yeah, looks like a very devastating knee injury, to say the least. So prayers up to Quinshon Judkins. And we wish him nothing but the most quick, just, man, you just hate to see it, bro. It gives you flashbacks a little bit because you understand what's ahead of them, and when those knee injuries and different things happen. And like I said before, we talked about before the game, these games, we talk about futures and all that stuff, but you're not promised nothing with this type of football game. It's a savage sport out here, and you just hope everything is good with him. We try to keep it possible, keep it positive, and everybody keep him in your prayers. Keep him in your prayers. 20-10 seems like that might have been a safety right there for Josh Allen. Did no one touch him? Why is the ball marked at the 1 yard line? Well, they had a false start. This is an opportunity for these guys to get something going. The Browns don't have any timeouts, which is kind of tragic because they could have forced them to kind of do some things and get the ball back. Josh Allen is going to sneak it out. And now they're going to tick, 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 tick. Sean Finnery says a broken leg is much more better than a blown out knee. Broken leg is much better than a blown out knee. I guess speaking in relative, Josh Allen looks like he's limping off the field. Wow at the Allen decision. Yeah, what is he doing? These are the things that people talk about with Josh Allen. Why? Look, remember what I said before the game. If you're the Cleveland Browns, what you want to do is you want to make Josh Allen have to play in that cold weather and figure this out at the end. They would love it to be 20-3, 20 to whatever the case may be. And if the Cleveland Browns can get something going here, right now it's they got a punt from their own inch line. Bubba Ventrone, do you have anything cooked up? Can we get a return or a block, Bubba? Can we get a return or a block, my G? Can we get a return? Probably not. Oh, that's a hip drag. Did you hip drag him? Stop waving your finger and look at the flags, my guy. Is that a hold or a hip drag? What we doing? Oh, that's a face mask. Oh. Dang, fellas. Prayers for Judkins. Can people still talk about drafting a quarterback now that we might need a running back in addition to wide receivers and a whole new offense line? Nicole Marie. Yeah, I don't think it'll stop people from doing that. That changes a lot of different things, right? Maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't, as I talk about it, I wouldn't be worried about a lot of what those folks are saying. You know, it's fantasy football weekend. People in the playoff. I don't even know what that was. And why does Josh Allen? How is that not a sack? Oh, that's a hamstring. That's a oh, that is a hamstring. And it's going to get cold out here. Why you do that, son? Throw it away. Right leg is in the air cast. Kenny G. Let's see what this. Oh, you icing the kicker? That is an underrated throw by Shedeur Sanders. I like the fact that Shedeur threw the ball out of bounds quickly and quietly, and it gave him the opportunity to get 3 points on the board. Hey, Buffalo, this is exactly what you did not want. You get 7 here. This is a game in which the Browns can sneak up and take. Let's get 3 right here, though. Let's get 3 right here, though. Huh? Can we get 3? Let's see what we talk about. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. You can't. You can't get the hold down. It is, and only the way. Only the way that the Cleveland Browns can do it. You put yourself in a position where you can get some points. You can't even get the hold down. The snap. This is as elementary as it comes. The snap, the hold, the kick. And you can't do that. Shedeur Sanders ain't got his daddy's legs, but his will do. I agree with that. Slick as butter. How can you tell us it's his hamstring? As he pulled on the back of his leg when he fell down. Miss Bell, what the hell was that? The Browns being the Browns, Miss Bell. I am so sorry that you have to be a part of this like now. In your older age, you now are subject to the same crazy stuff that we are subject to. The Cleveland Browns and the way that the Cleveland Browns can go. And this is just, you lose Quinshon Judkins for the rest of the season. You have an opportunity to come down. Josh Allen gets hurt. He looks like he's going to be hobbled the rest of the quarter. And you still have an opportunity to get 3, but you don't. Well, that is the Cleveland Browns. Let's get to some halftime stats here a little bit. We'll talk about what's going on. We'll give you what's going on around the rest of the league. And we'll get that to you as we always get it to you. Give me 1 second here. Boy, I tell you, this is crazy. It's a little bit of a downer, man. Seeing people get injured is not what you want. You just don't want to see it, especially when you've been injured before too. So, we will get to the scoreboard. We will take a look at the first half. Let me see what we can do. Let's take a look at get to box store. This is tough. All in all, though, first half from the offense, man, I saw some things I liked. I like what he, for the most part, Shedeur Sanders, I thought played a really nice half. He took what he was, understood at the time. we'll get to some of the stuff here. But let's go to stats. All right. Let's get to some of this defense too. We'll get to this. No. We don't want to do that. Nobody care about that. That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted, G. Bush. There we go. All right. Let's get to this. Let me take this down a little bit. If we can get where are we doing? Oh, here we go. All right, so let's take a look at the stats we have right here. If I can stop knocking my headphones out. All right, let's take a look at the stats so far. Cleveland Browns losing 20-10 at halftime by the Buffalo Bills. Let's take a look at the Buffalo Bills so far. Josh Allen, 6 of 7, 86 yards, 12.3 average, sacked one time for 22 yards, quarterback rating 117.9. Big story with Josh Allen, though. Is the situation. He is injured right now. It looks like he spent backwards and moved around a little bit. Give me a second. All right, we got let's get to the rushing. James Cook, 9 carries for 100 yards, 11 average, 2 touchdowns, 44 long. That's the big story for us. The Cleveland Browns has been getting gashed on the ground. James Cook has been doing a great job, and we told you this was going to be a big thing. Josh Allen has extended plays, 4 carries for 17 yards. Ty Johnson has come in and given him 3 carries for 16 yards. He also has a touchdown. That has been a story that is the Buffalo Bills' ability to run the football and the Cleveland Browns' ineffectiveness as a running attack. Take a look at the Buffalo receiving. Not too much from anybody. Khalil Shakir, 2 receptions for 27 yards. Tyrell Shavers has 1 for 21. Ray Davis, running back, has 2 for 20. Jackson Hawes, 1 for 18. And in general, the run game has not, or the passing game has not been an issue. Some bootlegs here, some plays on play action, but the running game has been what the problem is for the Bills. Take a look at the Browns. Shedeur Sanders, 11 of 16, 103 yards, 6.4 average, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. I wouldn't say that interception is on him. Ball hit Quinshon Judkins. That ball was tipped up in the air for an interception. His 81 rating. Shedeur Sanders has also ran the ball 3 carries for 35 yards, which has been a nice surprise in what he's been able to do on the ground with his legs, extend plays, and a design run on the down in the territory. Now, Shedeur did come out of that football game for a little bit in the second quarter. He had a cut on his hand, looked like his pinky finger. He came back into the football game, had a chance to get some points before the half. After the Browns were able to get the Bills pinned down deep, Josh Allen seemed to come up hobbled on the play. They did punt the football, and there was a face mask penalty, a 15-yard face mask on the Bills, and which moved the ball into their territory, setting up a 48-yard field goal, in which the Cleveland Browns could not get the snap down. Bork has fumbled the snap or the hold couldn't get down, and it turned into a busted play. The kick was never attempted, and you go to the halftime 20-10 for the halftime score. You take a look at the Cleveland Browns receiving. Quinshon Judkins had 5 receptions for 29 yards. He also had a couple of nice runs in the run game. One was called back because of holding. He eventually had 8 carries for 22 yards and 5 for 29 in the air. Big news about Quinshon Judkins. Looked to go down with a leg injury. Don't know what it is. Don't want to be specified, but it could be a knee, broken leg, maybe a ligament of some sort. But major issue. It was serious enough that they wouldn't show the replay on television because of the severity of it. So prayers up for Quinshon Judkins, and hopefully he has a speedy recovery. Harold Fannin Jr. did have a touchdown in the first half, 3 receptions for 28 yards to 1 touchdown. Isaiah Bond did not have a catch. Travion Williams caught a screen pass for 18 yards. Jerry Jeudy, 1 catch for 7 yards. And Malachi Corley has 1 reception as well. Let's take a look at some other stats. Let's take a look at the team stats from this football game. Take a look at the team stats. Game leaders, passing leaders, Josh Allen leads the Buffalo Bills. Shedeur Sanders for the Cleveland Browns. We talk about James Cook at 100 yards. Shedeur Sanders leads the Cleveland Browns again in rushing with 35 this week. If that number sticks, that's the 3rd week in a row that Shedeur Sanders will lead your team in rushing. Quinshon Judkins leads in receiving. He's out of this football game. Mason Graham was given credit for a sack on Josh Allen on the goal line when he ran backwards. And Devin Bush has 6 tackles, but a lot of those tackles are downfield, which is not going to help the Cleveland Browns. First downs, 12-12. The Browns offense has given 12 first downs, and six of those come from passing, 5 from rushing. We talked about it before the game. We wanted to see more with Shedeur Sanders and moving the sticks. I thought the first drive he came out and did a really nice job of moving the sticks and keeping his team on the football field. Look at third down conversions, efficiency. The Bills are 1 and 2. The Browns are 4-6. Right? Neither team has gone for it on 4th down. The Browns are actually outgaining in terms of total plays, 31-24 over the Bills. They are also comparable. Bills have 197 total yards. The Browns 174. Yards per play, the Bills are averaging 8.2. The Browns 5.6. When you look at it, the damage is being done on the ground. Take a look at the rushing. The Bills have 133 yards already, 16 rushes, 8.3 per attempt. And the Cleveland Browns consistently still, 73 yards, is better than what they were giving you last week. 13 carries for 73 yards, 5.6 per carry. They're going to need to continue to run the ball if they want to continue to stay in this football game. And the Buffalo Bills do get the football back at halftime. So that's a big part of why that missed field goal or not even getting an attempt at field goal was big, because the Bills do get the football back beginning in the second half. Penalties. The Bills have been penalized 4 times for 20 yards. Browns 2 times for 15 yards. Turnovers, there was 1 turnover for the Cleveland Browns. It was the interception when it was bounced in the air. Quinshon Judkins went off his hands. That's the only interception. And time of possession. The Cleveland Browns are doing what they need to do in time of possession. They've had the ball 17 minutes and 19 seconds. And the Buffalo Bills 12-41. So those are your halftime stats. And we'll take a look at what's going on around the rest of the NFL. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. Game is probably in halftime now. This is a snooze fest. The Jets and Giants. Oh, that's a scoring affair. The Saints are winning 9-6. Look at another great scoring affair. Patrick Mahomes out of this football game. The Titans. Tennessee Titans up 9-3 at Kansas City. The Vikings and the Giants. The Vikings are winning 13-10. That game's on Fox. Bengals and Dolphins. Bengals up on the Dolphins 17-14. And Chargers, Cowboys, Chargers up 21-17 in Dallas. Buccaneers are losing to the Panthers 13-10. And your game here, Cleveland Browns 20-10 are losing at halftime over the Buffalo Bills. Coming up at 4:00, you got the Jaguars versus the Broncos, Steelers versus Lions, and the Raiders and the Texans. So that is your halftime scoreboard. We are back. We'll get to some of your super chats and your thoughts before we get to the second half. Let's go to George Myers. The Browns know Shedeur is their future quarterback. Ex-players know facts. Yeah, I think more than a lot. Some people, it may take some time to convince themselves that the Browns is not in the market for a quarterback. Some people come around later than others, but generally speaking, this changes the dynamic of what the Cleveland Browns are doing now. Because if you look at it, I mean, you're missing your starting running back. I mean, when you get hurt this late in the football season, that's a tough thing to deal with, especially when you talk about an injury of that magnitude. RJ says, did you see Allen just spin backwards for a loss on that play? Yep, sure did. Josh Allen get to do that, I guess. DB Dog, J.A. trying to make plays. Shedeur Sanders run backwards, can't play in the NFL. See how the narratives change for different quarterbacks, build around Shedeur, period. At this point, some of the people that talk about running backwards, I think they're a lost cause. I would divert my attention to watching these games and breaking it down. The funky bass music. We appreciate the super chat. See no stacks. Dart, 1 or 2 turn on. Oh, come on, Grant Delpit. Gotta make the tackle. Jackson Dart. First half, 5 years, or no, 1 or 2. Well, this at 1 or 2, 5 yards, 3 sacks, 1 interception. If that was Shedeur, that ain't even gonna be the same evaluation. Shedeur is doing better than Josh Allen, I believe. He's playing well. You think the clown crew gonna say they still need a sample? Grown showed a little bit of everything that first half. I was impressed with what he did in the first half. Here comes that look. Gotta come up and tackle. Ooh, goodness. He took the brunt of that one. P. Rossing, what up, G? It's not even funny at this point. It's absolutely a joke. Nobody from this staff should be retained, and it should be fired immediately. From what I'm talking about, that might come. Dart, 1 of 5, 2 yards, and an interception. Nasty work. James Stewart, running late, saw Junkins got hurt. What happened? He had a nasty injury, got carted off. So it looks like he's going to be up for one. Commentators laughing because Josh ran backwards into the end zone. That was Shedeur. They would have had him critique that no end. There are such a joke. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate everybody. It's a quick, that's a good tackle. There you go, Miles Harden. That's a good tackle. That's the way to run up and run through them. Yeah. If they want to run that stuff short of the line of scrimmage, come up and rally. Bring your hips to the party and get them on the ground. That's what I like to see. Good tackle. Give credit where credit is due. 4th and 3. Browns get off the field. That was what they needed to see. Get the ball back to the office. Let's see what we can do. Gage Laverdane back. No offsides. No penalties. Let's see if we can get some good field position right here. Punters up. And good job. He let it roll. Ball bounces into the end zone. Cleveland will take it on the touchback. 20-10, 12:46 left in the first. Couple of minutes left into the third quarter. About 13 minutes here. So the Browns got the ball. They got the 3 and out that they needed. Now you want Josh Allen to sit on that sideline and feel that cold. That means he's been sitting a long time at halftime. He came out, ran 3 plays. If we can get a drive going, he's going to be sitting out again. Interested to see what this looks like. The Browns don't have their scripted plays. They're out of their script. Are you at a point now where you still can get some rhythm? I want to see the still rhythm go with Tommy Reese. Shedeur Sanders was getting in a rhythm. He started 6 of 6. The ball was coming out of his hands. It's going to be difficult here because you don't have your best playmaker in Quinshon Judkins in it. And then now you're depending on journeyman running backs, right? So you're down that. It'd be a great time for Jerry Jeudy to step up. Hey, Jerry, can we get something going? So, David and Njoku out. So we're going to have to see something. Commentators was laughing because Josh ran backwards into the end zone. If it was Shedeur, they would have had to critique him to no end. They are a joke. Yeah, of course they're going to do that. Believe it or not, it's always going to be something. It's just, hey, man, it's the you ran backwards crowd. It's the ran backwards crowd. It's can you play on time crowd? Can you? It's always something. Taking sacks crowd. Come on, man. We're going to focus. By the way, we're going to focus on this football game. We need a drive right here. Let's get something going. Interested in see what the game plan looking like in that second half. This game is a manageable game. You come down here and you get you some points. That's why I wanted them points at the end of the half. If you can get you some points right here, you put yourself right back in the contention to see what you're looking at. Make them make plays. They want this game to be a 27-10 affair where they can just run the ball and run clock. No, I want Josh Allen to have to throw this football. I want him to have to make plays under pressure. That's what you want to happen. And to do that, we needed a sustained drive right here. And by the way, I don't trust field goals. I trust field goals. You didn't show me what you was on today. I ain't going to work my tail off to get down there. We need 7. You know what I'm saying? Just pulling up 12:46 in the third quarter. Bills leading the Browns 20-10. Game's a lot closer than we thought, though. If you look at it, this game should be a lot closer. Let's see if we can get something going. We got all the backups in now. Harold Fannin Jr. will take the 6. Moving to empty. Oh, that's how you got hurt. Somebody stepped on his finger. 2nd and 5 right here. Oh, okay. Who's this? Run that up in there then. I like that. Who's this? Is this young guy? Who's it? Hey, Williams? Hey, we'll go with the no-name gangsters. Let's move these chains. Third and short here. 3rd and 1. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we got going up here. They got the double A gap going. 2 defensive tackles in the A gap, short yardage. Shedeur Sanders, it looked like they changing something up. 6, 5, 4. That's a good run. We'll take it. First down. 1st and 10, do it again. Who is this? Sanders? Hey, these running backs is the running backs you get off the free agent waiver wire on Madden or NCAA that don't got no gloves on. These is no glove backs. They be like, man, what is his speed? Like 86? 86 and a half. Let's see what we got going on here. 1st and 10. Play action. Oh, goodness gracious. Another tipped pass at the line of scrimmage. The defensive line with the hands. These is the passes that always kill you with the hands. It's always the hands. What happened? Let me see the replay. Let's see the replay. Just tip ball, hands. Tip balls, hands. It'll kill you every time. Joey Bosa with the tip. Joey Bosa with the tip. And now here come that run game. It's a good job. Who's off on the side? Ms. Bell says, they say Shador can learn from watching DG. Should be a quarterback extraordinaire by now. 2nd and 8. Ball on the, what is it? 25? 20, about 20, about 20, 25, 26 yard line. 24, actually. Oh, wow. And he got dunked on, too. Hey, Miles Hart, you got dunked on. Did he get that last foot in? No, that was out on that chalk. That was on the chalk. You almost got punched on, though. That was very close. That was close as heck. Y'all stop replaying this now. Nah, you out of bounds, fam. Fam. You out of bounds. Yeah, come on, man. Y'all challenged that? You out of bounds twice. I don't know what you talking about. Disco Drip. This check down game is too predictable. My God. Yeah, I think this about to be overturned. This is about to be overturned. It's not going to be over. I think it's going to be upheld. It's going to be uphill. Easy Lee says, I was asking where the wide receivers were in the second quarter. Now we're in the third quarter and still no wide receivers. Let's see. Renee saying 5,000 said, throw downfield to who? Big Mike Sway says, if Fannie can't get open, nobody gets open. Let's see. The thing that what you see with the Cleveland Browns offense is this. And this is why I kind of talk about this a little bit as well, is when you watch, and we'll watch it on the film breakdown, there isn't very many easy, reputable, just, quick answers to certain things. If you are counting on some of those things, the reason why some of it looks like this is if you can't establish the run, the linebackers are going to continue to drop, right? And if the routes are going to be underneath routes, the defensive linemen are going to definitely get their hands up. That's what they teaching everybody. You out of bounds, dog. So there's no need for you to rush upfield if all the routes are, look the way they look it. So the Browns don't have readily available answers at all levels of the football field. It'd be great if we can get a sack right here. Be great. Good defense. Good job. 4th and 8. Better get off the football field. It's 2 good stops by the Browns defense. Carson Schlesinger, 2 good stops by the Browns defense, man. Yeah, bro, you're not, bro, you're out. Your whole foot is out, my G. I don't know why that is a thing. Fourth and 8. Bill's going to line up for this field goal. That was a high snap. Got it down. 41 attempt is good. Yard attempt is good. Bills 23. Browns 10. 9:37 left in the third quarter. And Bills pushed the lead a little bit as well. But in general, good stop by the defense. Good stop by the defense. They did a good job of keeping them, you know, after the turnover in their own territory to come back and slow them down a little bit, especially being Josh Allen, especially on that first toss play. So get a defense some credit there. 2,512 people in here. Hit that like button for your boy. Don't forget, coming up, we got the post-game show. I'll be leaving here about 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. And we will be going over to UCSS. Me and Earl the Pearl will be flying solo. Mikey McNuggets is on vacation, so we'll be holding it down. And we'll be over there, me and my boy Earl the Pearl. We'll be talking about this as well. And then come on back. You know we're going to give you the post-game show. G-Bush will give you the post-game show. We'll come back and recap this on the Barbershop as well. You know how we do. Okay, good return. Over about a 30. Malachi Corley has done a decent job so far with that. So let's see what we got here. Again, I'm in for seeing what the Cleveland Browns can do. Right now, what you're starting to see is a lot of teams are making everything the short game. Everything is going to be a short game. Everything, they're going to stay in their drops, and they're not going to give you those deep plays because they're going to stay in them zones. So the Cleveland Browns are going to have to find a way to manufacture some yards. It's a solid run on first down. They've been going a lot to the draw. You know what I'm saying? And that draw is a different timed up type of run. Because what it does, it times up, it hits a little bit different. It's almost like a delayed draw action. And actually, to be truthful, it's been kind of nice for the Browns. It's been kind of nice here. 2nd and 6. It's a decent run. They've been, you know, Williams and has been doing a nice job of getting downfield a little bit. Sanders, excuse me. 3rd and about 2 right here. Bunch of guys in the block. That's a good run. A very good run, a strong run. Oh, my goodness. Is that what is this, holding? Face mask? We'll decline that. Good, strong run by T.J. Saunders. Good, strong run. Yeah, you lined up offside, son. Good, strong run. I like you going north and south. Hold on to the football. Good, strong, powerful run. Browns showing some stuff. If you can make them respect your running game, you might have something here. Curly in the end around again. I like it. Yes, sir. I like it. Very good drive so far. End around. Let's get upfield now. Yes, sir. Let's get upfield now. I like to fight. I like to fight. 23-10, 743 and moving. Browns got 109 on the ground so far. I like it. It's not pretty, but it's effective. It's what you need to do. It's give me 2 or 3, not negative plays. Make them get off the ground. Make them get off the block. 2nd and 7 right here, right? When you make them respect you, they gotta respect the gangster. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what we got going on here. This is where Shador scrambles. Let's check and see what it is. Who is it? Who it is it? You can't do that, man. That wasn't holding, but you can't do that, bro. You can't do that right in front of the ref, man. It's those things. It's those things. This is what we keep talking about, people. You know, like that play as an offensive lineman just cost you 20 yards. It cost you 20 yards and points. You know, those are the things that I talk about all the time, man. And it's infuriating because you can't win with that type of play up front, bro. It's 20. You just cost us 20 yards, man. And I know they're like, oh, it's tic-tacky. You got to learn that you live to fight another day. You didn't. That rip you did wasn't helping nobody out. You hurt your team, bro. And now it's 3rd and 16, and you stop a drive. It's tough, man. It's tough. Oh, you trip somebody? Well, that's on y'all. 1st down, fool. Let's roll. Oh, that's a definite trip. Yeah, you trip. You's a fool for that. Yeah, you can't do that. Well, you can't trip nobody. You know you tripped him. You thought you got away with it too. Come on now. We can't get off the ball. How is it a first start? Quit. My gosh. Give me 7 linemen. Just give me 7 new ones. First and 15. I mean, these dudes is just, who was in his face this time? Man. He's just going to take off and run then. Well, Shedeur Sanders takes off and runs. Let's see where they mark him down. You know they mark you down where you start the slide at. Oh, Prime up there with Carucci, huh? Well, Prime up there with Carucci, huh? Okay. Read option. We'll take the yard. First down. Y'all see Prime up there? Draft should be all O-linemen. Hey, look. We need to score right here. We need to score right here. Keep battling. Keep fighting. That's a good run. That's a great. Who is this? Who is this? Is this Kevin Mack? Is this Leroy Horde? Is this Ernest Biner? Who's this? Whoa. Running that. Okay. You can't get off me. Stop talking to me. I like to see it. Who is this? Out here running around like he want to be somebody. That's a first down. That's a first down. This is the best I've seen the offensive line come off the football in a very long time. This is the best I've seen them come off the football in a while. Let's keep being physical. Remember what I asked for. This is one of them drives. We want to tick, 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 tick. Yeah, Josh Allen, you stay your butt right on that sideline. That hammy tightening up on you. Let's finish this off. Let's finish this off. Yep, keep pushing. Oh, come on, fellas. Let me get that forward progress. That's cool, 216. Lord of the Drip, Raheem Sanders is looking pretty good, am I right? Yeah. Raheem Sanders, Lester Sanders, Miles Sanders, Kevin Sanders. I don't know who he is, but he out here doing his thing. Let's go ahead and punch this in, though. Finish your breakfast. Finish your breakfast. Touchdown, Browns. Let's go. Hey, no. It's a touchdown. Can put them arms up. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Y'all ain't gonna give him that? Thank you. It took way too long for the Harold Fannin Jr. That was way too long. That's a touchdown, man. We over the top on that one. They're gonna challenge it, though. They're gonna challenge that. That's a touchdown. Stop playing with us. Touchdown, Browns. Let's roll. James Stewart, hey, listen, they don't care. They ain't did this all year draft. Oh, no. Hey, James, my bro. Oh, by no means, way, shape, or form are we advocating them not drafting linemen. We'll just take what they're doing right now. Kick is up and kick is good. 23-17. Good job. I'll give it to him. That's a nice way to come back and answer now. That's a nice, I don't know who, this looks like Life Jennings at running back. Life Jennings is at running back running around. What y'all think, Browns fans? I like the drive. Disco drip, the quarterback bootleg is there. Hey, they saving that. They tucking it. They saving that for the go-ahead score. Ms. Bell, how to stop the block throws, step back timing. Hey, listen, that's just part of the game. Here's what I want to tell people. By the way, I keep trying to let. So this is gonna be another talking point this week. So what I want you guys to be understood upon is understanding what this talking point is going to be. Shedeur Sanders is getting balls batted down. Let me tell you something as a defensive line. That's what we do. It's our job. When you're running short routes, our job is to understand that there are short routes we're not going to be able to get home, and we're going to jump and try to knock passes down. There's nothing you can do to combat that. It just is what it is. It's part of the game, just like sacks are. A lot of this stuff in analysis is wild because you can tell people is laymen. Like, a lot of people be, oh, he's running back. Bro, listen. Like every part of the game that happens isn't some sort of remedy. It's called, these folks is good. They're the Bills. They're 10-4. They have Super Bowl aspirations. They're going to jump up and knock some passes down. They're going to make some sacks. Hopefully, as Cleveland Browns fans, we can get to a point where everything ain't this 1 week audition where people in their mind is auditioning people and trials in their mind. This ain't American Idol. The Bills is 10-4. They're going to make plays. It is what it is. The Browns ain't that good. They got running backs that I don't know who are, and they're running pretty good. They got all backup linemen. They're running pretty good. They don't have receivers or linemen. So that's a damn good drive to come back and answer. But when it's quick drops and quick steps, that's part of the three-man weave. It's part of it. It's part of the game. It's just like saying, why are they missing 3-point shots? Because 3-point shots are a high percentage threes. Sometimes you miss them. Y'all found y'all's a quarterback, G. Bush. Miss Spencer Pro, build that line. If 12 Pinky didn't get slashed, he could be 24-23. Glaze mouth. Exactly why I'm asking. Knowledge is power. There you go, Miss Bell. There you go. Because they're going to be asking, well, G, we've seen some things evolve in Shedeur's game, and one of them is the tip passes. And how do we go about? Is that something? No. Stop. T-Storm, why not avoid Shedeur to the left or the right to avoid block throws? Block throws ain't. They're gonna happen sometimes because guys are gonna get their hands up if it's a 3-step. Everybody get their balls knocked down sometimes. I don't think that's they've been running that play they've been running that play all day, and we haven't been able to stop it. They've been running that play. They've been running this bootleg right here the whole game. They've been running that all game. In the words of the great comedian said, like in the movie, I like it a lot, Jim Carrey. What's up, man? Please keep Raheem Sanders on this roster. I like the fact that he does not dance around. He gets north to south fast. Hey, Jesse 6'1", 225. I agree. He's playing it. It ain't flashy. That's a bad angle, 7. You should have known that was coming. James Cook is fast, boy. That man put his foot in the ground. He's erasing steps. If you don't catch him in the backfield, that boy be moving. Patrick Williams, G. Bush cooks these naysayers this week. Is there always a cleanup? Yes. 12 is balling. Look, man. This a Super Bowl caliber team. That cutback is killing us. That cutback is, they are surgical in that cutback game, man. That backside, if you backside, you got to be ready to play. If you are a backside defensive end and that play go away from you, you cannot be caught sleeping at the wheel. You better be ready to go. That'll take us to the quarter. Whew. They running that. They running 2-3 plays, and they cooking us on them. Johnny Hindu 06. Personally, I think he's the guy. At very least, Shedeur makes you a wild card team next season. That buys you time to build a team. If people wasn't so, I would say, if people weren't so in this mode where, you know, they done got so tucked into their feelings that it's people that are supposed to be talking about this stuff for a living who done got into their feelings so much about whether Shedeur is or ain't the guy and his fan base and who this fan base is. They done blinded themselves to the reality of the Cleveland Browns. Done already doggone made the evaluation. You just trying to convince yourself. I just saw Quinshon Judkins go out of a football game. That was a guy that was your best offensive threat. All your offensive line is on injury reserve, and Joe Bitonio, who's starting today, is going to retire. Have you seen Jerry Jeudy? So you got to ask yourself, the people that's talking about quarterback, that's a personal problem, bro. Y'all live in a different universe, man. I mean, if you want to talk about quarterback every year and twice on Sunday, that's cool. Let them talk about that in their fantasy football chat groups, bro. But from what I just saw, there ain't even nobody who might want a quarterback now that can even go about that. Look at your roster. Didro. Is it me or is the play calling better? It's funny. Funny how, you know, I would like to see Tommy Reese get his own shot and call in his own plays. Not what Kevin Stefanski want to run. Give Tommy Reese a chance to run his own stuff. G. Bush, they are going to need a real evaluation of talent. The contractors, players are getting shown up. Talent over contracts. Doggy Bone, I appreciate you, man. Alexander Gallant, this is a good game. The Browns can win this game. I think they can too. We need to stop right here, though. It's 1st and 10. This run game is tough. Good job. Who's that in on that play? That's a good play in the middle. 97. Why haven't they stunned Miles? They get him a sack. I think the reason Miles ain't got no sack is because they've done a lot of things moving left to right, side to side. That ain't a Myles Garrett sack. Nope, it's Mason Graham sack. Yeah. They gave him a half on that. Y'all dirty. Good play by. Well, he drove him a little bit. This is a big down right here. They got to hold him to a field goal right here. Why haven't they stunned Miles? I think they had a good game plan against Myles Garrett. They've been moving side to side. You see that speed boot they've been running? That's been getting 12 to 13 with James Cook. Bro, Cook been cooking. I think the defense is not as good as we thought. Miss Melanated, we appreciate the super chat. I think they down a lot of people. And Malik Collins thing hurt. You got to understand, too, Mason Graham is playing hurt. Denzel Ward not in the game. He's been out the last 2 weeks. He just overshot. That was just a bad throw. Josh Allen just missed somebody. Myles Garrett, he has no helmet on. Can we get a hold? Myles Garrett gets off. I mean, he pulled the man's helmet off. How is that not a hold? Like, how is that not a hold, bro? Y'all called a hold on Livingston, and he didn't do half of that. He didn't do half of that. If Myles Garrett, throw this flag, this play. It's 4th down. You a superstar. Let them not call this. He got chipped by 5 dudes up there. Yes, sir. Good D. Good defense by the Cleveland Browns. Give them back that offense. Get that offense back on the football field. Yeah, they had 7 dudes on Myles Garrett. Josh Allen just missed 2 people wide open. Well, he didn't really wasn't wide open, but he missed 2 open throws. You see, even Josh Allen misses some throws sometimes. Cleveland Browns take over on downs. Let's go. Let's get back to the chat. D Woods. At first it was O-line. Now it's the D-line. Shaking my head. Electric Cornbread. As I said, Tecmo Bowl, G. Bush, Bills run game. The one is for the chat because the one is for the chat because I'm petty like that. Love you, G. Bush. We appreciate you too. But I'm here for all the pettiness. Made by Love. Serious note. Get 3 stud linemen, a true wide receiver, and maybe another block and running back, and the offense could take off. Browns are competing today. I like what I'm seeing today. I like what I'm seeing today. You got a chance. The one thing I always see with Shedeur Sanders is it's like the one thing you can see is there's some sort of life. You always think you got a chance. You always think you can come back. You always think you got a little something right here. And so I'm interested to see if we can put something together here to go down and put a drive together. These are impactful moments. You're not going to be perfect all the time. You know, you're not going to go down and take the lead all the time, but this is the only thing you can ask for, right? Have an opportunity to grow and to see what you can do. And this is what we're looking for in terms of the growth and maturity. I like the way they've been running the football, though. And maybe if you run the ball enough, you can lull them to sleep and get you your shot. We haven't seen an Isaiah Bond shot yet. Slick as butter. If we win this day, I don't want to hear ish about another quarterback in the draft. Slick as butter, already hedging his bet. Don't you tell me about nothing. We were taught if it hits your hands, then you got to catch the ball. How do you feel about the first interception? Oh, Sweetie, 30. Yeah, that wasn't on. He got to catch that football. First of all, he didn't get his head around quick enough. He's supposed to be expecting that. That ball crept up on him a little bit. Sarita Allen. What you mean to tell me Josh Allen overthrew somebody? The world is going to come to an end. If Shedeur, we would have been heading to our bunkers. He overthrew 2 people on back-to-back plays. And he ran backwards today, Sarita. Can you believe it? He actually didn't do nothing that crazy today. 23-17, 13:30 left in the fourth quarter. Let's see if the Browns can muster something up here. 1st and 10. That's a great screen call. He ain't got nobody in front of him. Keep running. Don't you jump. Williams. That's a great screen call. I like it. They set him up, didn't they? Look at Joe Batonio. This got to be a touchdown, though. What are you doing? Joe, why did he run right over his back? This is a touchdown. Get to the near sideline. We'll take it, though. This 35 is getting juicy out here. This little 35 dude, bro. This a fun game. This a fun little game. The funky bass music. Bruh been here because of grown. How do you maintain dealing with the layman walk? The layman don't know no ball. I just keep it pushing. That's how I do. Real recognize real. 3rd and 4. 12 minutes and counting. Man, let's see what we got here. What we got? He got a score on that one, though, man. I can't believe he moved that. Let me see what we talking about right here. That's a good run. Who is this young man? Who is this Williams character? Who is he? Who is this man? We're running a college read option. Who is it? Is it a friend of mine? Who is it? Is it my brother? Who is it? That running game keep it pushing, don't it? This is what happened when you give them a little run game. This is a college playbook, ain't it? This is a college playbook. Keep rushing. This is a college playbook, ain't it? This little shotgun read, little play. Huh? Another super chat. Coming into the game, you would have told me that we lose Judkins for the season and Shador would injure his throwing hand. I would have never thought we had a shot to win in this football game. That's what it means when you got somebody slick as butter. Stefanski better not play with that wild dog play. That's a good game, ain't it? It's a good game, ain't it? Let's see what we talking about. 2nd and 7. Huh? We in the field goal territory right now. Malachi Corley. Can they tackle him? Malachi Corley. Oh, that was a good tackle. He slammed him backwards. But we've been running it, though. It's the third. Hey, we're going to need something right here. It's 3rd and 3. We're going to need something right here. We're going to need something right here. This is a 10-4 football team. This the Buffalo Bills. This a team that got Super Bowl aspirations. And the Cleveland Browns out here kicking the doors in, waving the 4-4. Let's go. Let's get something. We got the backups in. This is hungry dog time. I ain't seen this formation in a while. What we got? No, it's a good tackle. It's a good tackle. Field goal. Field goal team on. It's good tackle by Jordan Poyer right there. That's a good tackle by Jordan Poyer right there. You better hit this. Schmidt been solid as I jinxed the man. Good gracious. I'm sorry, fella. I'm sorry, chat. He's been money. Hey, say what you want about him. Say what you want about him. That's another one. That's 23-20. That's the way you put the heat on them. Put the heat on the Buffalo Bills. Make them rap. Make them rap. Hey, yo, I feel like Tay-Rock right now. Asian beef jerky. Grinch trying to steal Christmas in RW. James Freeman, 9173. Let's go. Agent Beef Jerky. Stop playing with Andrew Berry. Fizzing to get a jersey. Let's go. 2,854 people in the building. The Cleveland Browns. The Hungry Dogs. Quinshon Judkins, put one in the air for him. I need to see all the ones for Quinshon Judkins right now. I need to see the ones for Quinshon Judkins. I don't care what you're doing right now. Put the ones in the air for Judkins. Put the ones in the air for Quinshon Judkins, man. We doing this for our fallen. Let's go. We doing it for the fallen. We see you, cuz. We got you. Light work, light bars. Put the ones in the air. Let's go. These Browns is playing with heart, moxie, want to. Let's go. This is why we pull up. This is why we go. This is how you know you got something. You know you got something moving when you believe. Let's get a stop right here. Let's get that stop right here. They thought this was a regular game. They told you, why are you even watching this? It's the reason why they play the games. You make them rap. We don't come out here and we don't go through the motions. Make them rap. Hey, touche. Josh Allen, balls in your court. Made by Love, 72 game blocking door. Derek Easterdy. LOL. So much for the Jays 21-10 prediction. Yeah, we see you, Cali Dog. One in the air for my man Q. It's a doggone shame. Make sure you got to cross over with me. We're going to try to go down to the wire. I might try to do it. We're going to get you to the 5 to 4 minute mark. Make sure y'all tapping in. Carson Sweatshirt on the tackle. Come on now. Let's go. 8:40. The Cleveland Browns got the momentum. And if you telling me, you better, hey, listen, 17, Josh Allen. You might not want to get the ball back to these Browns, cuz don't you get his ball back to Shedeur Sanders? Yeah, clap it up. Get your mind ready. Get your mind ready. You do not want to lose this football game. You better not get this ball back to 12 now. It might be the Grinch that stole Christmas. 1st and 10. 8:40 left to go. Total yards this half. Browns is cooking. We ain't worried about none of that. Now all of a sudden, James Cook ain't getting off. Let's go. Shelby Harris in the backfield. We ain't hearing it. No. We ain't hearing it. Stop playing with they. 2nd and 9. You know what they've been running, right? You know they've been running that boot all game. That speed boot is coming all game. 9 and 12 for 107. People don't throw crazy yards up all the time. Yeah, go ahead and switch that play up, Miles. That'd be a great time to get you a sack right now. Watch the tight ends over there. Look for the crack. He dropped the football. No, you didn't catch it. When you're landing on the football and it's 20 degrees, yeah, go ahead and get him up out of here. Move the drill up, coach. We ain't got no time. That was a perfect pass, too. That ball is, And y'all didn't run no time off that clock. Let's get off the field right here. Let me find out. That y'all trying to punt this football back to me. What we doing? What we doing here? Oh, that looked like a false start. Oh, goodness. Yeah, Max Carson Sweatshirt. Let's go. That's the way you wrap him up. The Cleveland Browns is not playing with you. What? That's the way you look at him, mirror him. Look at him, mirror him. Keep your shoulders square. I'm spying you. Oh, I got you. Come here. Get over here. Let's roll. You can't run away from you hold on to that football. Yeah, yep. Give yourself up. You surrender. Give yourself up. Listen, we want no problems. All we got to do is catch this football. We want no problems. Is that a bad punt? Let me find out that's a bad punt. Who in here? Who trying to see something? Who trying to see something? Let's go. They say 12 can't move. Look pretty athletic to me. They say he can't manage the game. Look like he is doing it to me. He can't play in the system. Look like he's doing it to me. Q-Dog, let's keep cooking. Let me tell you something. Let me look at let me find out what these numbers looking like. I ain't even looked at the numbers. I ain't looked at the numbers in a minute. I'm just going by the eye test. I don't want nobody to get the wrong idea about me. Like I don't want nobody to get the wrong idea about me. I don't have nothing to hide. I don't want nobody to get the wrong idea about what's going on right now. Sheesh. Hey, it's time. It's time. It's time. It comes a point in time in every man's life where you got to step up and become a man. He got to come up and tell everybody to shut up. You got an opportunity right now in front of you. Right now in front of you. Buffalo Bills, 10-4. Quinshon Judkins is out. You got the game right where you want it. I told you to keep it. I told you to keep it close. 3,061 people. I told you to keep it close. Make him rap. No stumbles, no slips. Make Josh Allen make them throws. And you put yourself in an opportunity to get it done. The world watching, TV Roddy. Sanders, fourth quarter. The world watching. Jonathan Chapman. Somebody wake up Jerry Jeudy. Jerry, it's time to go to work. You've been asleep over there. James Freeman, get over here. Do Jerry Jeudy have any targets? He ain't got none yet. Crystal Adams became a member. Thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to the family, and you picked a great time to do it. 7:05 left in this game. The Cleveland Browns got an opportunity. Oh, there he is. Get up. Oh, my gosh. He had a speed cut waiting for him. Isaiah Bond speed cut right into a helmet. He hit an R2 right. Dang, Bishop. Watch this. He thought he had it set up too. This is a good play by him. Look at him. He saw it the whole way. He saw it the whole way. He saw it the whole way. 2nd and 11. 6:30 left. Well, Jerry Jeudy's got banged in the side of his neck. They on that short stuff. I ain't gonna let y'all come with that short stuff. This 3rd and 10 gonna take one of them. It's gonna need one of them. It's gonna need to be one of them throws. It's gonna take one of them. It's gonna take one. 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. Money on the line. Money on the floor. Money on the flow. Money on the flow. Money on the flow. What we got? Pick the blitz up. Dang, Cedric Tillman. Dang, Ced. Hey, listen, you got to go for this. I don't even know what the thoughts is. We 3 and something. Get on the line. Get on the line of scrimmage. It's 4th and 2. Shador, hey, if we ain't got it, pull the screens down, fam. You've been scrambling all day. 4th and 2, get on the line of scrimmage. We're looking for Harold Fanning Jr., ain't we? Probably. Oh, my gosh. What are we running? What are we running? Dang, 68? Robinson just got pushed down. How do you get just shoved down to the ground for the most pivotal play? How do you just get wiped down? give me 5. Can I order 5 linemen on line 1? How do you just get pushed down, bro? It's just, my goodness. Oh my gosh. Set apart last says 12 got to throw that. 68 got pushed the snake way with Goku. Ezel Smooth. I mean, good gracious, man. I mean, we about 4 minutes to go, a 2nd and 1. As always, make sure you tune on. Hit us up. We got the 2-minute warning coming up. We appreciate everybody on the stream. Thank you so much for watching. Come on over there. We'll be back over there. Me and Earl the Pearl will do the 2-minute warning coming up right now.